Oh my goodness. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. Xavier's running a little late, but I am so happy to have my friend Jeremy Harrelson with us and G Canada. Oh, there's Whiskers. Hello, Whiskers. Hello.
All I
Yeah.
want to say to you.
Yeah. So we were chatting, and then all of a sudden I saw that it was like 0.0 and it said it was showtime. And we were just chatting about places we've gone to and things that we've
Ooh,
done.
you've been places
Jeremy is
like where?
back from the dead. Jeremy is not back from the dead. To truth be known, Jeremy has not in fact died yet. So I'm going to switch you. I'm going to switch you up here. I'm going to move you over here. There we go. Yeah, Jeremy has
Hey, I
not
can see up your nose.
yet. And so he's just waiting on that. He's biding his time. He's got a couple of weeks. So I am thrilled that he was able to join us tonight. I love that G Canada was also able to join us tonight. And yeah, so let's just talk about something for a quick second. I do want to say that, yes, we are all very, very aware that Charlie Kirk was assassinated today. He was absolutely assassinated because whoever shot him legit knew exactly where to shoot him, what to do to make this man die. So it was absolutely an assassination. And as much as I am diametrically opposed to, you know what? I can't even say that because I don't know anything about fucking Charlie Kirk. I've never heard him. I've never listened to anything that he's had to say. I know he's very big on college campuses, and I know he does like a lot of debates and stuff like that. That's all I know.
Isn't Charlie Kirk the guy that did Devil Went Down to Georgia?
Charlie Daniels.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I just want to say that it is never good
to bring this stuff up on our show.
Stop it. It's never good to assassinate somebody. It's never good for a father with 2 children to die. Okay. I don't care about his politics. You know, we don't do a show about politics. So I'm not even going to get into it.
Not gonna start today.
Did he end up passing away?
He did. He died. Yeah, but you know what? If you saw the video, you just looked at it and it's like, fuck, that guy is absolutely dead. So yeah, I just want to say that although I don't agree with him politically, I do feel for him and his family. So rest in whatever peace you can find, Charlie Kirk. I know you are a very, very big proponent of the Second Amendment, and I agree with you in that. And so, yeah, you know, he actually happened to have said that, you know, you might have a couple of casualties in the pursuit of the Second Amendment being, you know, gospel. And so, yeah. So yes, with that, he died doing what he loved. And the last words out of his mouth was violence. It was so weird. He was actually debating somebody on gun control, and the last words out of his mouth was violence. And then some fucking guy from 200 feet away on a rooftop just shot him in the fucking jugular and just gonned him. So yeah, like that. So
I don't think, knowing about a bit about guns and that, I don't think that he was actually aiming for the guy's jugular. I would guess he was aiming center mass, which is in your heart, and he missed. And he
always goes center mass. That's why.
Guy,
so
yeah.
you miss it. You hit.
I mean, he missed. Yeah, he missed.
It wasn't a bad miss. Honestly, if you're going to kill somebody, it wasn't a bad miss.
No, I know what you're saying, but yeah, he wasn't shooting for the throat, but he was shooting to kill him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He was shooting to kill him.
Naturally, you shoot high and right.
They haven't found him, right? Because they had some.
No, there's a person of interest in.
Oh, interesting. But you know, that was absolutely a deliberate attempt at an assassination, and I worry about our country, and I worry and I fear for. I do. I worry.
Those days have come and gone, my friend.
I don't worry about me personally, but I worry about us, the general populace, and I do.
Well, I was under the impression that you're a gun owner like me.
Huh? What?
I was under the impression that you're a gun owner like me.
No, I do not own guns, as you know. You know that I don't own guns. I've never shot a gun in my life. I think I skeet shooted once ever in my life, but I've never held a gun, and I've never. And you all know the story.
Jeremy, do you own a gun? Yeah, I think a lot of us do.
Rifle, no assault weapons.
No, I got. You see, I originally only had a Mossberg shotgun, but then
And
when
that's
I
where
got
we
my
have to draw
dogs,
the line, man. You know,
but I worried when I got my dogs, I was worried if someone broke into my house, I might shoot my dogs by accident. So I got a Glock too. So
yeah, I do have a Glock and a Smith & Wesson 40 cal, but I hadn't shot.
Yeah.
I hadn't put them out of the case in like 10 years. But
Yeah,
but
you
most
always
of my guns are for hunting, you know.
you always know guys that don't shoot regularly and shoot competitively because they all own Glocks.
yeah,
Is that
well,
the case?
that's
Is that the truth?
Pretty much, yeah. It's just like
yes,
the generic gun
Canada.
that people go
Yeah.
out and buy
That's
because
Canada. Yes,
you know
yes,
they're
yes,
flawed.
yes. We don't all have Dudley Do Right to protect us, homie.
They're
There
very
you go.
prevalent.
All right, so that's all we're going to say about it. I just wanted to get that out there so that anybody in the chat who wanted to talk about it, we're all very, very aware of it. I don't own guns. I am not a gun person. I am scared of guns, actually. And this comes from childhood when when we were like 13 or 14 years old, got his father's gun. He was a big mafia guy, and you can probably look him up and you'll know that he went to jail.
Michael and I are gun twinsies.
Wait, I want to tell you something. So we were like 13 or 14 years old, and him and all his friends were just I don't know, maybe like something with Apocalypse Now, or maybe there was like this whole scene with Russian roulette or something like that. So he thought he was going to be the big swinging dick in our fucking neighborhood and play Russian roulette with all the girls in the neighborhood. So we were standing right in front of St. Francis of Paola.
Actual Russian roulette?
Yeah. So, and he had this gun, and
What a fucking retard.
His friends held me against the fucking fence.
Sorry.
And he put a bullet into the fucking chamber and he swung it around, and they're all holding me. And they click a gun like this, and they click it. And he's like, that's one. And then he clicks it again. And he's like, that's two.
That's so.
This is a 6-shooter, right?
It's like the deer hunter right there, bro.
No shit. And so wait, let me give you the whole story. So I kicked him in the fucking balls. I wrangled my way away from the guys. And that was that. Okay, cut to about a week later, because he still has his father's fucking gun. And his father was a big, big fucking mafioso. So he has this fucking gun, and he's walking down the block with him and his girlfriend and his friend Tommy and his girlfriend. And he just puts a gun in the fucking chamber, and he swings it around. And he turns around.
That's like psychopath stuff.
And he shoots it like that, and he shoots her right in the fucking heart. She dies right on the spot. She was 13 fucking years old. 13 years old.
Piece of crap.
And all I could ever think of at that point was that, fuck, that could have been me. And I had to testify. They didn't have me go on the stand, but I had to come in to testify that he absolutely had done that to me as well. And asshole. And so like that, and he wound up going to jail for murder, and that was that.
That's psychopath shit.
So since then, I have been so petrified of guns, gun usage, anything like that, because I felt like I could have died that moment.
Yeah.
I really did.
I'm paranoid, man. Like, you know,
like what?
Like well, you know, anybody, you know, like a gun barrel even comes close to me, you know, and I'm very, very paranoid about the safety and everything. You know, like I had a buddy in the boat next to me. We were duck hunting one day, and his dog, you know, he had his dog in the boat, and his dog stepped on the shotgun.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, and his paw hit the, you know, he had the safety off, and his paw hit the gun.
Ow.
And
dude.
it like blew like his shoulder and the side of his face, you know, kind of did like a Dick Cheney or whatever.
You guys want to hear my dog here? Here.
Sorry.
I mean, it's like, you gotta be careful, man. And
gotta
that's how you have to
be.
be. If you own
It's okay,
guns, you have to
Monique.
be paranoid.
When I move to Florida, Monique, I'll take you to the gun range.
You know what? I would like to go to the gun range. I've talked to Xavier about this several times. I would like to own a gun. I would like to go to the gun range. I'd like to have something small, you know, something.
Honestly, home protection, you can't beat a shotgun, man. You can't.
I don't know from
unless you like in my case, like unless you have dogs who would be busy when 290-pound German Shepherds I would have to worry about not shooting them. So that would be my
Release the
concern,
hounds.
biggest concern.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
So, and people, someone just asked me where I keep it. I keep my guns wherever I want because with my dogs, anything that comes near
You
my
have no
house,
kids in the house, right? So it's okay.
there's no mistake if there's someone coming into my house.
What's this, Daddy? What's this? What's
I
this?
can have literally one of those 1700 muskets and have plenty of time to load that fucker.
I
in.
have
Blunderbuss.
My dogs.
I have
Blunderbuss.
hunting guns in my home because when my father passed away, or actually when they moved down to Florida before he passed away, my mom had given me his 2 hunting guns and said, I don't want these in the house when we move.
That's
But
what I thought.
not done anything with them. I haven't cleaned them. I haven't done anything with them, but they're upstairs. But I wouldn't know how to use them. Honestly, I wouldn't know how to. Put bullets in it. I don't even know if I have fucking bullets. I mean, I just don't know anything about it.
Are they rifles or shotguns?
So they're hunting rifles. I don't know.
I think they're 22s from what you described.
I don't know. I'll take pictures of them and I'll put them on the website tomorrow, and you guys can tell me exactly.
I've worked with a lot of the celebrity bodyguards people, like the SEAL team guys that Howard has, and like they're almost always off-duty cops, and they always say the same thing: get a shotgun. Just if someone hears that, they're not going to come in your house.
I don't know. I feel like
and if they do, all you got to do is just shoot one up in the air, shoot one off, and no one's going to come in.
Anything would
no
be
one's going to come into a house today to hear a shotgun going off.
But then I got to fix my fucking roof. I mean, what's the fucking
point? Well, what's the alternative, dude?
In my house, I'm shooting them.
About weird situation where that would be okay.
I'm not brave.
But then if you don't, if someone's coming after you, what are you going to do?
Shooting them.
Harsh language, bro.
Shooting the fucking roof. I will shoot them, and I will hopefully fucking get them. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck you. You came into my house. Fuck you. Dead.
Howard's bodyguards have KY and their bandoleros, not
exactly.
bullets.
They got the little shot glasses in the.
Benjamin.
That's the other nice part about Florida, though, right? I mean, I just watched the sheriff of I forget which county, but around Lakeland, Florida, anyway. And he's like, "I'd like to congratulate the homeowner who last night shot and killed 2 guys trying to climb through a window." And I mean, he's going on. He says, "This is Florida, and if you're coming here expecting to break into somebody's house, just know that person's probably going to kill you."
Absolutely.
And that's what you get. And congratulations to the homeowner. And I'm like, wow, that's awesome, man.
If someone's coming to your house, they don't have good intentions.
I am 1,000% on board with that. But
he's like cheering for him. He's clapping, cheering, smiling. It was great.
Yes, that's exactly the way it should be.
We don't have that here in Canada because we have too many pussies that have been running the government forever. Yeah.
I'll blame Canada.
How much do you think Howard pays those guys, those security guys?
6 figures.
Like, are they on retainer?
They're not cheap, bro.
Are they paid? Do they get a salary yearly?
I don't think they're 24/7.
The way
he doesn't need them anymore. He doesn't even need them anymore. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares.
I guarantee you, he just re-upped the contract after what the news today. Well, the way it is you reach out to a company, you pay them for whatever amount of time you're gonna need them. Generally, it's not 24-hour thing. It's like I'm going to Key Largo and I'm gonna need someone to come with me, or I need XYZ. That's the way it usually works with those security people.
I don't know enough about it, but
I do.
I'm a New Yorker born and bred. I have been in the craziest fucking situations in my lifetime.
But no, I've seen people die. I've literally have seen people.
Yeah, I've never seen a dead body.
I've seen some horrible shit.
I don't know from that. And so I'm very, very happy being blissfully
ignorance is bliss. Absolutely.
About
in a beautiful world, you're born and die. You never have to face that.
Yeah, I don't care. All right, so let's talk about Howard.
Hey, happy show, everybody. Jeremy, thank you for being on G Canada. Thank you for being on our show.
Yeah. I'm thrilled to have Jeremy, a live person who's like right there. Look at him. He's
right. I'm limbered up.
Believe me, you'd rather look at my Ducati than me anyway.
I do appreciate anybody who comes on here and comes on live. I have to tell you. And you know what? I'm always shocked and amazed at the people that don't come on live because, nobody fucking cares what you look like. Honestly.
You can't even find a picture of me online anywhere. I think that there's one that somebody put up because we were at, I don't know, outdoor park party somewhere like 15 years ago. That's the only picture you'll find of me online.
You don't sound like a fat man.
Oh, I'm fat. I am now.
Are you?
Sure.
How tall are you?
Something. 6 foot.
6 foot. And how much?
Wait, no. How many centimeters are you?
Oh,
Stop
fuck.
it.
Who knows how many centimeters?
How many kilograms do you weigh?
Wait, stop it.
How many inches?
Wait.
I'm not saying anything.
Come on,
I'm 4'2" and I weigh 33
So you're
pounds. I'm
6
actually
feet
a
tall.
midget.
I would say at 6 feet
That's
tall.
not the metric system.
Stop it. I would say at 6 feet tall, I would expect a man to be somewhere around. Okay, I'm writing it down right now.
Yes, write it down.
Expect you to be between 185 and 195 pounds.
No, 195. I weighed that in high school. I worked out a lot. I played football. Like I'm a big guy, right? I lifted a lot of weights when I was younger, man. It's not, played hockey. I played football.
Wait,
I played
Canada,
high school basketball.
You say football or is that soccer up there?
No, I don't. Soccer sucks.
Jeremy, how
I
tall are
hate
you?
soccer with a passion.
Jeremy.
Did you hit an
I'm
equalizer?
5'10", 173.
You see, that's the right note.
I'm 5'10", 173.
170. I'm going to give you 175. I'm going to round you up because you've been on.
I've had to go to the doctor a lot lately, so I know.
So
So
you're
you're
well
familiar with
aware. All right. And Xavier, what are you?
I plead the fifth.
What are you? 6 what? What were you?
Fifth. 3, 4, 5. Fifth.
Wait, just seriously. What are you?
Tallest man in Mexico.
Fifth.
He is the tallest man in Mexico. What are you? 6'2"?
Play center on the national basketball team.
6'2".
There are so many.
6'2". I'm gonna guess you're somewhere between 200
6'2".
and 250.
What, did I shrink overnight?
Oh, 6'3"? 6'3". I gotta say between 200 and 215.
Driven to tears. Driven to tears. Just so everybody knows, I had this conversation with Mo at 8 in the morning. So it's just funny that now she's like, oh, how many of you?
I forgot.
Yeah,
I constantly ask him how much he weighs. I do, like a psycho bitch. I constantly ask him.
Mr. Dangle's 315.
Yeah, but 200
he's
pounds
a real
of
man.
Dangles. 200 pounds of Dangles is in his pants.
Exactly.
Right? We all know that.
And 300 of that is his testicles.
If I weren't behind these bars, I'd kick your ass, Mr. Dangles.
Hey, Dangle. So I hear that your actual first name is, what was it? It's still Dangles?
Mr. No, it's Mr. Is this
I said that. I asked him what is his actual name, and he's like, no, it's just Mr. That's all it is. It's Mr.
He was awesome. He's awesome. I love Mr.
I like when he
Dangles.
goes.
I know, me too. I know. Everything about Dangles makes me chuckle. Everything.
No, it's awesome, dude.
The way he pauses and doesn't talk, like everything about him. Does Mr. Dangles have feet? Benjamin wants to know.
Dangles is measured. He's measured in his responses. He doesn't pause.
He is measured. My YouTube page says John Dangles. Okay. All right. Now we know. All right. Let's get this show started. So, gosh, do I not have any? Curious. I don't think I have any supporting documents for tonight's show. Well, it was all over the fucking Charlie Kirk thing, so
we don't really need it. I mean, I kind of get the gist of what happened today. I can talk about that.
Thank you.
And I have opinions too.
Oh, okay. I love when
Shocking.
people have opinions when they haven't watched the show.
Which subject do you want to talk about first? I don't wear a wig.
I don't want to talk about anything that you have to say because I'm going to start the show. So here we go.
We're not 45 minutes in yet. What do you mean?
James Gunn is calling in because I want to compliment him on his career.
Oh, really?
Because he does Peacemaker, which I'm a big fan of, with John Cena. And he also directed the new Superman. He directed all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and he wrote them. guy not only directs, which I think I could do. I think I can direct because I just
The balls on you.
rely on a bunch of other people and take credit for it. But he writes the stuff, so I particularly admire that. Pretty sure I could direct. Because even in our
I'm
movie,
sure
Betty,
you could write too.
No.
yeah, I don't know about that, but
Fuck.
that seems like a lot of work.
That's a little stretch.
Yeah. I mean, I have written scripts and stuff, but
Yeah.
So on the
a
phone.
lot of,
You
at
worked
this
on
point,
private parts.
I did, but I just
By the way, he's going to come to something about directing, which I think is such bullshit.
remember when we were making the movie Private Parts, I said, to or she said to me, why don't you direct this scene? And I went, okay. And I really didn't have to do much. I actually ad-libbed through it.
As long as you have a DP, you're in pretty good
Yeah.
shape, I think.
Double penetration? What is
Yeah,
it?
that's exactly what they're
I'm
talking
glad
about.
you said it.
What exactly is a DP?
Director of photography.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he's the person that's in charge of the lighting situation with the cameras and what lenses you're going to use. And by the way, I mean, I was looking at Howard Stern's last interview with the Metallica drummer Lars, and I noticed his camera setup is so piss poor. Usually, when you set up a camera situation like that, you always want to do two eyes. You always want to have two eyes. You want to do the rule of threes. You want to justify it, based on which way the interviewee is. And his, like, if you look at his interview with Lars, there's two cameras on Lars. You have like a shot where you see most kind of like a profile, and then another one, a traditional, where you see his eyes. Where Howard is a static, almost a profile picture of him, which is absolutely the worst thing any director of photography with any self-respect would ever do.
That's a good point, man.
What I want to know.
Anybody's welcome to look at that interview, and you'll see what I'm saying.
Go,
Or
G.
it could just be
Well, what I want to know is, why is a 71-year-old constantly talking about what he can do? I could do this job. Like every single person that comes on, he's always got to say. I guess it's one of his go-tos
because he's lazy, bro.
He's got nothing upstairs. He has no imagination. Anybody that comes on, he immediately says, "I could do that job. I think I could do that job." It's like is your bandmate your first love or your only true love? Like it's one of his go-tos because he has nothing to say of interest anymore, right?
Yeah, you're right.
It's just two old people. Right, bro. It's just two old people at the retirement home who are both spoiled and act like assholes and treat the staff bad, talking about how bad breakfast was or what the weather is like outside. It's the same conversation that goes on at every high-end retirement home in Canada and the United States and any place else.
Yes.
It's lazy talk. It's really easy to just say, I could have done that. But
we were talking the other day about how, how hard it is or how easy it is for Howard to do the show. Xavier, what were we saying? And I was like, yeah, fuck. If you know what, if I was getting paid, $50 million a fucking year to just
show up, turn on a mic,
radio, and just show up, of course I would do it.
Really provide no actual content.
Yeah.
No, of course there's no answer. And by the way, I have 17 clips for tonight. None of it is actual content. Like none of it is anything anybody cares about.
It's his fantasy, man. This is his fantasy land. He could come in, cut on the on-air button, and all of a sudden he has 20 other offers.
Well, Jeremy, what it is he's surrounded himself with nitwits that literally need him for a paycheck.
Yeah,
and so I mean, think about it. If you were fucking the BTK killer that is fucking John Hine, I mean, all you gotta do is just kiss some douchebag's ass, and you probably get a six-figure salary for doing nothing. There's
but it's not
no level of expectations. Nothing.
It's not much of a paycheck, though. That's the thing. None of these guys. Yeah, I understand that, but none of these guys have enough money that they can just retire now. Even though they're 60 years old, they've been working in entertainment for 30 years.
Yeah, you're right.
None of them. I don't even think they make enough money to live in New York City. Like they probably make like $100,000 a year each, which is decent if you're living in nowhere. But I mean, for New York City, that doesn't even pay the rent every month. You know what I mean?
You know what? It's
just
the guys that came over with him on Sirius all got that cushy bonus, whatever, from going from K-Rock to Sirius. That's why Baba Booey bought that property in Connecticut. You can see.
Yeah, but Baba Booey, but Gary is in a different echelon than like say.
Yeah, but he got a
and
no, he got paid though. He's
No,
already got paid, and considering his talent and skill, he's already punched
can
up on his
retire.
cost, bro.
I'm not worried about Gary.
I don't think so, because when you guys
He
did
did.
that show about his house and everybody's houses, Monique went in and you guys actually figured out how much he owed on his first and second mortgage on that house.
Yes.
And I mean, he's 60 years old and he was nowhere like he had a $2.2 million house or something, and he owed like 1.7 on it.
Yeah, bro.
So it's not like he had paid off his house, and he could sell it and retire off the money. This guy doesn't have money. He has spent as much as he has made for the last 30 years. If he hadn't, he wouldn't have a mortgage.
Yeah,
and not even a giant
bro.
mortgage.
You're
Okay,
1,000% right. He should have had that house paid off. You're absolutely right.
You're supposing he would have any talent. He literally is in the same weight class as Yahoo Serious. He absolutely has no talent. He would be asking at Walmart for your receipt so he can do the little highlighter on it. That's his skill set. Oh, sorry, I apologize for my dog here.
I do think Gary makes a lot of money.
I do
but
too.
I think he spends a lot of money.
That wife of his is expensive.
Well, that's why.
too, right?
Remember when Howard went to his house for the first time?
He was shocked.
Like, he just couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he was shocked.
You're making too much money.
But if you recall from yesterday's show, how Richard Christie is expensing diapers, I am pretty sure that there's tiers of people there, right? So there's the Fred, Robin, Gary tier.
Yeah, the
Then
tenure.
there's
guys.
maybe like the Benji, Will, Jason, whomever else, John
Maybe
Hunt
JD.
tier. Then you got the JD, Richard Christie, Sal tier. Then you got Samantha and all those other fucking people with squeaky.
There's no tier there, bro.
And so,
That tier is TEAR.
they take advantage of whatever it is that they can get from the Stern Show.
Yeah.
But they've already got over. They already got over. I mean, come on. How many people like that whole back Mark Goodman, Martha Quinn generation that those numbnuts what Gary wanted to shoehorn himself into? What would he be doing right now? Come on.
Here's the thing too.
To G Canada's point, this is the exact type of person that Howard targets because they'll work for peanuts.
Exactly.
They'll work for peanuts and they'll be loyal. He targets those kind of guys. For the most part, they won't, go outside of the organization and run their mouth. And they're almost ideologically like
they can't afford to.
And
they can't afford to.
Well, that's why they've all moved out of New York. That's why they have 3-hour commutes.
And they can't leave. They can't
And
leave.
I mean, I hate Shuley. I hate Shuley with a passion. But one thing he said was pretty poignant. He'd been working for Howard for 10 years, and the guy's stealing like $7 earphones at an airport because he's got no money to buy them. Like he was that broke after a decade of working for Howard that he had to steal $7. You're really going to risk your life getting a criminal record, all that shit for stealing $7 worth of something?
Yeah, but wasn't Shuley stealing money from those block party things from?
That too.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
He's a crap
so
himself.
Desperate,
so
man.
I mean, how much weight does what he say have? Come on.
No, but those guys are so desperate. They're just desperate because they're all broke as shit.
Yeah,
because
they're
all broke as shit.
15 years into being on the show.
They're gravy trainers, bro.
Yeah, JD was still living like 15 years into the show, like almost in Coney Island, like that side of Brooklyn. Like
how long does it take
where
to
the
get
subway
in from there?
ends.
Yeah, he couldn't afford to live in the city.
Yeah, he had to come in at like midnight.
Hold on, let's put JD up just so everybody has a visual representation.
Yeah,
Monique's
they said that
boyfriend.
he literally lived where the subway ended.
Yes.
Like in Brooklyn.
And that's basically, that's almost like an hour fucking commute. You talk about these guys having 3-hour commutes, literally coming in from the very lowest part. But then don't you remember when he married Tanko, they moved to the city? They were living on like 60th or 61st Street or something like that on the east side. So he was very, very close. But now, oh my God, where's that thread somebody made today about JD and his fucking new girlfriend? I want to get there right this moment because
whoever said it was like what it Bear Country Jamboree,
Oh yeah.
That was-
Exactly
That
right.
was great.
Oh, I have a better one today, though.
That's
Hold
Mr.
on.
Beaverhausen.
We have a better one today. Where is that? Where is the JG thing? Jesus Christ. Hold on, I'm trying to find it, you
Oh,
guys.
Toby.
Bear with me. Bear with me, my friends. I promise you I will have this pulled together momentarily. Xavier, where's my JD thread?
I don't know.
Where's my JD thread?
How
Was
would I
somebody-
know?
Do you know New York City, Jeremy?
No.
Have you ever been?
Once.
Okay. I love New York. You know, it's my
It's a great
my-
city, man. It really is.
I like it too.
I've been like
I've been there a few times.
everywhere else, but there.
It's my home
Been to
space.
Boston like 8 times. But
All right. Sorry, I'm just looking for the JD thing. Just give me 2 seconds. I promise you.
Hey, G. Cannon, how many kilometers did you walk while you were in New York?
Oh man, you know what? I walked down the wrong street once. I was young. The
Oh,
first
really?
time I went there, like 19 or something, and I went somewhere in a cab, and I just decided to walk back. Whatever. I was actually by myself, and I'm walking down the street, and I realized I was the only white guy on the whole street.
Where
I'm
were
like, oh,
you?
shit.
That's like impossible. Where were you?
so
I don't know. There were a bunch of porno theaters and stuff around. Like I just went the wrong way. I was in like downtown.
is that when you passed out?
Yeah, probably. But I realized there was like those porno theaters with the girls in them. They were everywhere.
The
There was-
boots.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
there
long
was
ago was
porno
this? Where
shops.
are you?
Oh,
It
we're
sounded like
talking
you
like
went to
30
New York in
years
the
ago.
1940s.
This was like 30 years ago. But I swear, I shit
But
myself
everybody talking like
because
this.
I'm
Hey,
I am
gosh,
the only white guy on this street, and everybody was looking at me like I was the only white guy on the
Like,
street.
"Ooh,
Believe
white
me. Like
boy."
they couldn't believe I was there.
Ooh,
I
baby.
hopped into the first store and bought a switchblade. I swear to
Yeah,
God,
that
it's the
would have
first
helped.
thing I did.
Wow.
Yeah, 15 huge black guys all yoked coming at you. That one switchblade would have made all the
Yeah.
You
difference.
know what? Honestly, I still don't think that's as scary as many folks
Kind of fun
say.
social.
Like, I really don't.
I
think
mean,
that-
nothing
Where?
happened to me. I walked out of there, no
happened?
problem. You know, it's
Not as
wasn't a big
scary as
deal.
where?
But it was just odd. Like I come from a city where in 1990, I actually looked at the demographics here. My city was, I think, 96.2% white. So like I grew up with only
96
white
point.
people. 96.2% white.
And-
I'm not even joking, right? So
I don't even know that that's
So
possible.
was it the other 3.75% poutine?
yeah, no. Well, we had a bunch of Filipinos. We had some Filipinos living here. I didn't meet my first black person until I was like in grade 4, I think. I mean, I gone to the USA and seen them before. Like it's not like I hadn't
seen
seen
them
black
before.
people like
Talking about black-
driving by in the car or whatever. But
Yes.
I didn't meet my first black person until I was in grade 4. And she
Wow.
Wait, wait. So
came. What?
using the metric system, would that be equivalent to 12th grade here?
Yeah, something like that. I would have been like 10 or whatever you are in grade 4. I don't remember. But yeah,
Ooh,
like that.
Nice.
This was the whitest place when I was a kid. It was just unbelievable how white it was, right?
Wow.
It was nuts.
Was it like wait, is it white or is it French white? Where you
No, there's no French people here.
I
man.
don't fucking know where you
The
live.
closest I
stalk you.
came to somebody that was
I don't
dark.
stalk
There's
you.
There's
There's
a
a
big
lot of-
Italian.
There's a
there's
lot
a
of
big
French
Italian,
people in Canada, bro.
There's a big Italian conglomerate that's around us, but that's as close as I came to something dark.
Oh my God, I finally
Oh,
found
look at
it.
this.
All
Is
this
that
time I've
JD?
been waiting.
Is that
Okay.
his girlfriend? He's got a
This
girlfriend?
is Mary from Stern Fan Experience that wanted JD, right? Okay, so Beth Oates actually found
boy.
this human that decided that she wanted JD. So that's her. That's her. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, look at the size difference between these two. Look at
Jesus
how
Christ.
gigantic.
Quite contrary.
Oh, he's skinny.
He looks like what's that one a cartoon Big Hero 6?
Yes.
That big inflatable dude.
Look at the little midget Ronnie. I hate that guy.
I
I've
hate-
always
Dude,
hated
they're all
Ronnie.
little
I
dudes.
hate him
man.
with a passion.
Okay, no joke. Is there besides John Hine? Is he the only one that's over
Everyone-
6 feet?
Look at
Oh,
Benji
it looks like
looking very
Bobo in that
skinny
picture.
right now.
Everybody for Howard has to be really
Look at
little
BTK
because he's
Killer,
so
bro.
tall. He gets to lurch over all of them and make them feel even more insignificant with his height, right? That's why he hired people that were so
Who's the
short
chick with
all
the
the
red? She
time.
looks like a ventriloquist dummy. She totally does.
So of course,
She looks like she almost looks like Madam from.
here's the chick that wanted fucking JD.
Oh, he should have hit that, man.
It was like Bobo there. Kind of.
Okay, wait, hold on, because of course I had to post this. Like, look what's going on here. He's tremendous right now. He really is. He's
Lord, man.
fucking tremendous. And
It
then of
really
course,
is like
that's
hard
what
to imagine that it got that big. Like when I hear JD, I imagine the JD that started there that was skinny as a rail, you know, with that shirt that says "I like me."
Yes. But you know what? He married once. He found love. He found somebody who he could stick his penis into.
He also found French fries.
Fillet of fish.
Yeah.
Every single time I hear JD's name, all I can think about is him asking Monique for her underwear right away.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, I've never forgotten that story. And every time you bring him up, that's all I can think
wasn't
about.
that 16
I
Candles?
can't get over it.
Want to get together? Want to hook up? It's like, ew, you're so fucking.
Can you just send me your underwear or whatever?
Carl was telling that story the other day on WATP.
And you know what? The hubris of him to think, and you know, I laughed because I thought it was just the funniest fucking thing I ever heard. That's a human being. I sorry, he didn't even look like that at the time. Let's go to.
He looked like the Vietnamese chick in Full Metal Jacket. Hey, you have girlfriend in Vietnam?
Ravi, wrong time, GI.
I think it was like
boom, boom.
This JD,
Yeah.
this JD. It's probably like
better with long hair.
you disgusting neck bearded pizza smelling fucking cheesy.
He looks like he
that
used to
one
look
right
like the fifth guy that would attack Bruce Lee in one of those kung fu films.
Everything
no.
about him is fucking vile.
JD was probably 160 when he started working there.
Yeah, I know. You'd
How
probably
tall is he? I mean, just out of curiosity, did anybody know how tall he is?
No.
He didn't. He
No,
was like
Saul,
what,
brother.
5'8", 5'9" ish.
Tubuku.
I'll go with like
brother.
5'10", 5'9", 5'10". I mean, unless this girl is a fucking fidget
That's
spinner.
I don't give a fuck, man. That is I don't give a fuck diet.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. That belly is this belly is all junk food. This is a junk food belly right
almost
there.
just like a fat suit, you know?
He's disgusting. I fucking hate him so much.
Because
All
like
right.
it's like it is up here, you don't really see it much.
Well, that's why I posted this fucking picture because it's
Right.
like all little head and
He's like an iceberg.
Yeah, exactly. It's like an iceberg.
He's totally an iceberg, bro.
Did we even start the show yet? Oh yeah. Okay. So
Who knows?
I know I only have 17 clips, so we're gonna get
We
going.
usually have a 45-minute window to start the show.
So real quick, back to what we were talking about earlier. If Howard called it quits,
Yeah.
where's the line of who
Oh, bro.
would be okay and wouldn't have to do anything else?
No, there's a
Like,
very
it's way up there. Right?
Nobody. I don't think
question,
there's
man.
It's
anyone
Robin and
besides
Fred.
Fred and Robin.
Robin,
That's it.
Fred. I'm gonna
Gary?
go with Gary just because I don't know, and I'm gonna go with John Hine because I don't know.
Okay.
Like
Well, yeah. He did have some money before, I guess.
other than that, I think everybody's in struggle.
Well, didn't John Hine sell that stupid website?
Yeah.
You
For
got $1 million
$1
from
million,
TV Guide.
1 million. So
Back in the day.
like Sal and Richard, like they don't.
I think they're both broke. I don't think they have a dime.
I
right?
agree. I don't think they have enough to retire. Hey, can you guys talk amongst yourselves while I get myself some sake? And I also have to do a pee pee.
Saki.
I know. I'm sorry. I never take a pee pee break, but I forgot that.
Yeah, you know.
Sorry.
The bladder
I've been
of a
waiting for
Okay,
this
5-year-old.
forever.
can you guys talk amongst yourselves for just like 5 minutes?
Oh,
I-
Give us a subject, man.
What?
oh,
Give us a
sucker.
subject.
You guys are
Yes,
assholes.
sir.
Well, this
All
is going to devolve quickly, I'm sure.
Yes, yes,
I
yes,
have,
yes,
uh,
yes, yes.
My shirt today.
And
I
the
have
cat, cat's away.
Maybe I can get Xavier's parents on the phone here.
I like
Yeah,
that.
you should, bro.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
got
hey, let
him
me
on?
tell you
Ring, 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 ring.
Dude, today's show has a very good case to be one of the most disgusting. I mean, it was.
Dude, I wish we would get to it because I mean, the whole
you
between the
actually-
lady boys and the hair and the wig, and that's like 5 hours of content.
and
already.
like what describing the show and what Howard was talking about, like what he watches while he's sitting beside Beth.
Oh, bro,
And-
they're so
Like
it's
he
such a
is-
layered cake. First of all, it's like,
and this is what he's admitting to.
yeah, absolutely. Well, the thing is, it's like he keeps harping to the fact that he keeps seeing ladyboy content and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like, on my algorithm that from the stuff that I get from like Google and from Instagram for my dogs, it's like I get like 4K projectors. I get
German
Shepherd
Shepherd
stuff.
puppies.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
all the stuff that's relevant to whatever you're Googling. And the fact
Yep.
that this guy constantly is allegedly getting
Absolutely.
lady boys just tells you exactly what he's up to, man.
Yeah.
Because
I
you know
think-
he's not using a VPN, he's not using incognito, he's just straight out using his whatever profile he uses on Google, and it's like like chicks with sticks, chicks with sticks, chicks with sticks,
Right.
chicks with
I
sticks.
think Beef is just strapping it on now that Ralphie's gone.
You know what?
You gotta be.
I think that was a real thing for a while. I think at this point that she's just happy that he doesn't touch her.
Done with
you know
it.
what?
She's done with it.
Absolutely.
I would agree with that. I
Yeah.
could see that. I mean,
She's
I
already
gotta
put in her time.
ask, how
She's like a policeman that's put in his 20. Like she's already she knows she's gonna get that paycheck, that stipend for the rest of her years, and
My
there's no
thing
way
is-
she's touching him now.
my thing is when Ralphie Cakes died, they ran over to his house and ransacked it.
Dude,
Like that is illegal. You can't do that. Like
Yeah.
unless you
Well,
have power of attorney.
it's,
You
I
would
mean,
think you
maybe
wouldn't-
they
you
have
well, the
wouldn't
power of
legalities
attorney,
are it's
but they
the
said
money.
Ralph doesn't even didn't have a will.
It
So
would be-
it would have been next of kin that would have supposed to be doing that.
It would have been
not like
illegal
your
if the family
boss.
if the family were to say, "Hey, that's breaking an entry and whatever," but clearly that wasn't the case.
yeah. And did Howard have a key?
Clearly
what-
they did.
I mean, because Howard wouldn't have gone over that. Like, why would Howard ever go to Ralph's place?
Like he
wouldn't
ran
become
right
dead.
over there, right? He never goes anywhere. But
Well,
like the
he's
day
got Beth
after
there.
Ralph died, he goes right there with his wife.
Here's my
clean the
theory.
place out.
Since Ralph was a tech geek, kind of like me, he probably has a keypad instead of a physical key.
Yeah, good point.
And
What's
it's
that?
like like Nest and Ring.
keyless entry,
Yeah, it's a keyless entry.
yeah.
You just
I know what you're saying.
You can open it from your phone, or you can just type in.
Yeah.
or the Ford
I'm
Explorer,
gonna bet money that better than 50-50 that was the case. So they could just go in there, punch
And you
the
think
unit's
Howard
code.
just knew the number? He
Yeah.
just knew the
Yeah.
number.
That's and like on mine, because I have dogs. I have my key, and then the friends that I trust, just put in your phone number.
Yeah,
Put in your birthday, and it opens my door.
and I
Hey,
mean,
how about
Howard
Howard?
obviously paid for the place because there's no way that Ralph
Absolutely,
could
dude.
afford that.
And
There's no way.
And
Well,
listen,
I don't
when
know,
I
man.
wasn't, I stayed for a couple months in Jersey City. I was actually not too far from where his apartment is. It's a dump. It's a
Ralph
dump.
got it.
It's over. There used to be like a price chopper right by it. It's got gentrification a lot, like all the Bayside stuff. They put up a bunch of new condos and townhouses and stuff. But
you can
Ralph
see
was
that.
living
You can
back
see
then,
Howard
it's a
not
dump.
being comfortable
It's a
with
dump.
Ralph having a.
It was really easy because
Yeah.
once you left New
But
York,
would Howard be comfortable?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, well,
No, I was going to say,
you would leave when you leave New York down the Holland Tunnel. You make a left, and Ralph's apartment was really close to there.
But that's what I'm saying. Isn't that stuff massively expensive just because of
It's-
proximity to
it's
downtown?
Not well back then. Not necessarily that was expensive. It was more expensive than he
It's
could
gotta be.
afford.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need
absolutely.
like a real salary to live there back then.
exactly.
So
And his
there's
place
that.
was huge. Like we saw the pictures of it.
Yeah,
I think Monique put
yeah.
the pictures up,
Mhm.
and it was a massive room, and it had to be 1,200, 1,300 square feet, one bedroom apartment, right? With
See,
high
this is why I
ceilings
like
and
this
open
crew, because I
concept.
know you guys can bullshit about absolutely anything.
Well, it's not
multimedia.
bullshit. It's actually like fact. These guys know their shit.
Well,
I
Monique, I was saying that like I still can't believe that Howard and Beef ran over to Ralph's because it's so
I
illegal.
know.
Like to
Yeah.
just go there. If Ralph, especially, he didn't have a will, right? Like, and Howard went on. I mean, maybe that was a lie. Who knows? Everything he says is a lie. But if Ralph didn't have a will and he wasn't power of attorney, like Howard or Beth or somebody, what they did was so illegal. It's not
Yeah.
even funny.
but dude,
Like his
he
next
sent
of
Beth
kin.
over there early, man. Like
That's what I
early,
mean.
early,
And
early.
didn't
Like,
Beth
so
say
shady.
you had to meet with the neighbors to get the key?
Yes,
that
day
they
that's what it
later.
was.
into
That's what it was.
the apartment,
A
right?
day later. But do you think Howard paid for that apartment, Monique? Because we were saying we don't think Ralph could have afforded it
Well,
by
you
himself.
got- you gotta
either,
put
right?
into
Supplemented it because he
Sam
had
Simon
no
money.
other job other than
Yeah,
Howard.
you would. you would know what an apartment like that would cost. I mean, I remember you telling us some of the prices of apartments there.
We had
It's
that
just
price.
insane. Yeah.
I mean,
Was that-
just the fact that he was spending weeks at a time at Sam Simon's place in
well,
Malibu
that too. Yeah. I
is
mean,
like, I'm
You know
sure
what?
what was he doing? Picking out clothes for him, or
he
yeah,
gobbled a lot of Sam Simon.
Yeah,
over the
yeah, he
years.
was-
Yeah, that's true.
I know,
You
but
think
that
he got-
doesn't make for a
But it's
human
still-
being to leave you a
but-
lot of fucking money.
but
in
Sam
there.
Simon also had more money that
Thank God,
multi-gener. I'm sure he like
even if he
help
left Ralphie
Ralph
a
a
million
little.
or two, it wouldn't have cost Sam anything. That's no skin off Sam's nuts.
But he was
you know,
paid by Winslow
exactly.
Productions, man, and he got bonuses.
Literally. to this day.
Yeah.
To this day, if you put on a new Simpsons episode, which nobody does, Sam Simons is still in the credits.
Yeah,
So
I still
he-
watch The Simpsons, man.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
mean, I love The Simpsons. I haven't watched it really, except for the Treehouse of Horror thing for decades.
Yeah,
now.
that's good every year. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
So,
good every
but
year.
I mean, what I'm saying is, someone's still cutting that as his company or whatever.
His
a check.
estate. Yeah. Yeah.
That once he's still getting the money, and it's what Meg Tilly. Was he married to Meg
Yeah.
Tilly?
Meg
Yeah.
Tilly, Canadian girl, little cute Canadian
yeah,
girl.
So, so someone's still getting paid for that Simpsons shit, dude.
Well, we never heard from his parents or his mother and his sister. We
Yeah,
never
that's so
heard
weird,
from what happened to all the stuff that Beth took out of the apartment. We never heard anything about. You remember Beth was like, "Oh, maybe we'll donate it to
Hard
charity,
drives,
we'll
bro.
do an auction or something like that." Nothing ever came of that.
All you need is a backpack to put hard drives and Polaroids.
It's like
That's
a Sopranos episode. you
that's
know?
100% what she
Some
got.
drugs and some
Well,
drugs.
Sam Simon knew that Ralphie would never talk, though, right? I mean, he
Well, he
hadn't said
didn't
a
talk.
word.
Yeah, but
Well,
Sam
that's what I'm
Simon
saying.
died years ago. You guys, we're going way
No,
back.
no, no,
in
no, no,
time.
no, 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 no. Listen,
But
no, we're talking about like a
Sam
cumulative
Simon
stuff that
died
he.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
I know
and
that.
Ralph's been
I'm
dead
just
for like
saying,
3 or
there's
4.
No correlation between Ralph dying and
No,
whatever.
no, I'm not saying there's a
No,
correlation. But what I'm
no,
saying
first
is,
of all-
is maybe that's where Ralphie Cakes' money came from. Just because Sam, they banged a few times, and Sam's like, well, he knew that Ralph would never talk because Ralph had been
listen.
with Howard forever, never said a word about it. Like, that's worth something, right? It really is. If you
Yeah.
can find somebody that you can bang and they'll keep their mouth shut when you're in that position, that might
You
be
know
worth
what?
something.
I got a feeling that Ralphie Cake found Sam's anal G spot a couple
Oh,
of
you
times.
guys, Sam Simon was wealthy and Hollywood
And he hooked, you know what?
elite.
Mo,
He could've fucked anyone.
Mo, before you have a conniption, all we're saying is he hooked them up with a couple of things here and there.
I'm
That's
just saying
all.
Sam Simon.
That's all we're saying.
That's
That's
all.
all we're saying.
All right, can I continue? Because we have clips. And
If
we
you
have-
really want
yeah,
to,
yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, we're talking.
All right. So, and by the way, and don't get me wrong, I completely appreciate
We
having.
do get you wrong.
No, I completely appreciate. And I loved, because when we were trying to figure out who was going to come on when Dennis wasn't here, and I was trying to figure out who would match up well with who would be the people that I would like to get together. And I was quite frankly upset that Jeremy was getting a fucking operation because, I really wanted him to be on.
F,
the
your,
show.
F his health.
And
Call in when you're in the hospital, buddy.
I would, I would have paid for that. You know that. And so I was thrilled.
He would have paid for it too,
I know.
maybe with his life.
And I was thrilled that he was able to be. And I'm like, who do I want to match him up with? And, G Canada, who's had his moments with Xavier, and, they haven't exactly been the best of friends. And so I'm like,
Get out of here.
maybe I can diffuse G Canada
mijo.
with
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa,
Xavier,
papi?
with being
Right.
with Jeremy. And so then the next week and the whole thing. Okay, I don't even know what I'm getting to. Let me
I mean,
go.
honestly, having Jeremy here is like he's like having your own personal Zen garden. You just look at him like it's gonna be okay.
I feel good. I feel good. Okay, let's go to turning Robin's camera off. I don't even know why I have this clip, but
Hey guys, do me a favor. I'm sorry, I have to break the illusion. But turn off Robin's camera because there's a delay on it, and it's fucking my head up. Okay,
A delay?
Goodbye.
How was that fucking?
your audio.
Are they in a
visual
14K modem? What the
thing.
hell? How do you get delay these days?
I have no idea. I have no idea what goes.
That's really weird.
Yeah. Okay, so then we had a caller who, of course, had to call in and let him know that
Victory lap.
Andy Cohen had him on edge. I just
We love
wanted to
Virginia.
mention this.
Hey, buddy.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Howard? Just calling to congratulate you on the prank. It's pretty cool. Had me on edge.
Had me on edge. Who the fuck has that?
Yes.
This
That's my neighbor.
That's realistic.
This is what we're down to. Only time. Okay, so he went back to the conversation about blackheads and about how the only time he felt like his father really loved him.
That's so fucking gross, man.
I know, it's so gross while he was picking blackheads off of his back. And so I just wanted to tune it again.
I just puked in my mouth a little bit.
I know. It's a little verb. I know, but let's go with it.
How many milliliters did you vomit?
Back to when you were squeezing your father's blackheads. Don't you think there's something to that?
It was the only time
Really?
in my life my father was even, I wouldn't say he was kind to me, but he kept his mouth shut and didn't call me a moron.
Right.
Like when I straddled him and his shirt was off.
Who says the word straddled when they talk about it?
And he is so full of shit because his parents kissed
Some really
his
repressed
ass
shit going on there.
every day of his life. He was their little prince, guaranteed. Especially in those old-fashioned Jewish families, the boy is everything, right? He is absolutely perfect. They gave him everything. They did everything for him. You know, they paid for his university. They gave him a car to drive. Like, he didn't have to go, if he wanted a car, and work 80 hours a week all summer, like normal kids do if you want to have a car, right?
No.
Like I did, because I wanted to have a car. He was a little prince that didn't have to do anything. And he's still crying about how daddy didn't do enough for him. Whiny bitch.
And his shirt was off. and we were alone, and my father had these fucking ridiculous blackheads on his back.
Jeez.
Gross. It's just so gross.
Do you think that's true, by the way?
Yes.
I don't think that's something they would make up.
But I must confess, my mother had a blackhead on her elbow that I was obsessed with. And when you're a kid, picking somebody's fucking pimple is everything. I don't care. I don't care.
Well, there's videos of this online.
Delicious. I can watch that all fucking day.
No,
My mother
I have no
had
money.
Well, my grandmother had one also. She had two of them, like in her fucking elbow here. That nothing was more delicious than being able to put a little heat compress on it and squeeze the fuck out of that shit. So I get that. I get the ability.
Delicious.
But
you just use the term delicious, and squeezing is
bond,
it in the same sense. I'll never see delicious the same again. I used to like it when you said that. I'm done.
But I tell you that I bonded with my mother over straddling her fucking arm whilst I picked a pimple. No, because who talks like that? Like, who talks like that about?
First of all, why do you feel the need to bond with your parents? That's what that's what your kids in the neighborhood are for. I mean, come on, man.
It's true. Okay. So as you
come straddle your father.
Literally, all of my childhood friends, I knew nobody that bonded with their parents. The closest was one of my friends, Hector's, who lived a couple houses up whose dad always left classy porn on the coffee table.
Hector.
So,
what's classy porn? Is that like Playboy or something like
the one
that?
where it's got stories. Like, it was, I forgot what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Like coffee table stuff.
Like, Playboy had that offshoot where it was like kind of classy.
Oh, yeah. I forget what it was called.
Let's discuss bonding with your parents, because what exactly does that mean to you? Like, because I
throwing a baseball, teaching me how to shoot a hockey puck.
Like,
I think my dad and I tossed a baseball like a couple of times, and he was just disgusted by me. So that never happened again.
See, I love my parents. I love both of them equally, and I grew up in a just amazing household full of fucking love. I mean, I don't even know any different than that.
Yeah. You never had your mom say, "Hey, I just want to be friends," like I did.
How'd you grow up with your parents, Jeremy?
Well, my dad is all he does now is watch Fox News. You know, that's all he does. So, you know, he's always in a bad mood when I go over. He's just like, fuck.
He's a little salty. He's a little salty 24/7.
It's like the damn Democrats are ruining our country, you know.
Yes.
How did you grow up with him? Not now.
We threw football a lot. We went hunting and fishing.
See, that's cool.
We watched
Bonding.
football.
Bonding.
You know,
Bonding.
That's
we
bonding.
talked about.
G, what about you?
Oh man, my parents were great. They did everything for me and my sister growing up. Like, I mean, they went out of their way. They gave up things that they should have been doing to constantly take us wherever we needed to go and whatever we did, right? And still the same way.
Did you guys build igloos together?
Oh yeah, all the time.
On a dog sled.
Dude, it doesn't even snow where I live. Like
How would I know?
there's
How
so
would I
much-
know that?
There's so much in the
You
US.
you
that's
live in
farther
Canada,
north
right?
of me.
That's
It's not
literally
even
America's cap.
funny. I live in like
I'm assuming
Florida.
anything north of
Fair.
North Dakota would snows.
North Dakota is way further north than I am.
North
Like
Dakota.
way
is
further
fantastic.
north.
I'll just pull
Fantastic
names
duck
out my
hunting
ass.
there.
Michigan,
Okay,
Wisconsin.
You live south of
They're all
Wisconsin.
further north of me. They're all further north of me, man. All of them.
So you're in Toronto.
Yeah, around there.
Okay.
Mhm.
That
The
doesn't-
region appeal.
That's like Canada light. In any city that's south of Detroit is Canada light.
Yeah, Detroit's a shithole.
It kind of
Sorry to
is.
anybody that's ever been there, but
It
yeah,
really
it's like
Are you-
one place.
are you
Yeah,
in
but
the
they look
Windsor
down on
area?
you.
One place that I'm close to and I never want to go to.
All right, I'm going to continue with the conversation now, and let's go to
Welcome to the show 2 weeks from now. Just so you know.
So Apple did their debut of like their new stuff yesterday.
Yes.
And there was one thing that I found that was really kind of fantastical.
Yes.
Let me see if I can find the YouTube on it because I'm thinking that it's really kind of interesting that they have this now. Apple iPods, AirPods Pro 3. Okay, so there's these new Apple AirPods, and they are kind of fantastical. Let me show them to you. Give me a second here so we can talk about this. All right, here we go.
And to help connect
Look
Nice
at that
pants.
ugly fucking outfit. Look at
bringing
her.
the magic of
Zoot
AirPods
Brutal.
suit riot.
That's a
music
brutal
across
outfit.
languages
Sexy.
with live translation
Check this out.
powered by Apple Intelligence. Now, when you are together with someone who speaks a different language, like exploring a market abroad, AirPods Pro will help you understand them in your preferred language.
No way.
Using a new simple gesture, live translation begins,
Star Trek ripoff.
translating Spanish, while ANC lowers the volume of the person speaking, so it's easier to focus on the translation.
Hola, bienvenida.
Hi.
Hoy todos los claveles.
Hello, welcome.
Hello,
Today,
welcome.
all the red carnations are 50% off. And it doesn't just translate individual words. The meaning of each phrase is translated for you.
Yeah.
You need to talk, just speak naturally.
I'd love to take some of these to my sister for her birthday. I'll buy 8, please.
Your iPhone displays your words in their language. And
But
can
better,
even read them
but
out
better.
loud if needed.
Vale.
But
Yeah, but that's just they're enunciating and speaking
Check this out,
proper
check this out.
Spanish. That never happens, bro.
I agree. Yeah. Let's include the
Eu concordo, sim.
Yeah, she is a bitch.
Vamos incluir as principais descobertas na apresentação de sexta-feira.
Com certeza. O cliente vai adorar ver isso.
Definitely. The client will love
Okay.
that.
I gotta
I'll let
tell
the
you,
strategy
I
team
think it's really
prepare
super
that
fucking
immediately.
cool.
But does it give you Chernobyl radiation like Howard said? That's my concern.
So okay, yes,
You really say that?
Howard. He's afraid of this technology. He thinks that it's actually going to fuck with him completely, and he's a little concerned that. What are you doing, Jeremy?
Doesn't
Yeah, you took
You know
a
what,
break.
though?
You can take a break
You
too.
know, when Xavier was saying Star Trek, I mean, in the original Star Trek show, whatever it was, 45 years ago that it came out, or 50 years ago now, we thought that maybe 500 years or 300, 400 years in the future, whatever it was, with a giant spaceship, that it would be able to translate everything and there would be a universal translator and all this shit. Now everybody's got one in their pocket. And
Yeah,
it's like 50
Yeah,
years
but-
later, right?
It depends where
Crazy.
you go. I mean, if you come into my neighborhood and if I saw
Yeah.
that old lady come up to
Right.
me, I would say, "Hey, dame tu bolsa, tu pinche reloj, te voy a meter un pinche clavo ahorita, estúpida."
Right.
You
Well,
think-
Xavier,
you
that's my
think-
question. Do we want
Isn't
to
your
know
neighborhood
what people
empty
are
now,
saying?
though?
Do we
Yeah,
want to know
it
what
really
people
kinda
are
is.
saying?
You know what? It's going to be really, really bad at manicure places because you never know if they fucking shit about you in fucking Korean or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
they speak.
How do you get your lawn cut in California now?
We don't need a nail file. We need a.
How do we get our lawn
Cut in the
No,
California
yeah.
now.
Okay. You,
I'm just
I
wondering.
don't know the
What
the
he's
20
saying is
million
that there's nobody
Latinos that still
there.
live here, bro.
The illegals are all gone now.
Oh, shut up, Xavier. I'll
He
send ice
thinks
to
that
your
that's
house.
everybody.
I know. Well,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Oh, hey, G. Canna, have you ever been in Nova Scotia like a real man?
Oh yeah, I've been to Nova Scotia.
Yeah. Did they laugh at you while they were clubbing the seals?
Oh no, I clubbed the seals
Yeah,
with
yeah,
them.
yeah.
That's what I just said in the chat. I'm sitting on a beautiful baby sealskin rug right now.
Yeah, sure you are.
Warming myself.
That
Yes,
is
yes,
just not
yes,
right.
It's very luxurious.
I think that's an excursion you can get.
Yeah, actually, it is.
Mo, I use Google Translate at the salons. I refuse to get talked about. Yeah, I
No, that's been a thing for a while.
yeah. Okay, so here's Howard being afraid of technology. Here we
It's
go.
like Apple just announced they have new ear pods that will be able to
Yes.
translate. And I'm like, good. So when Balls calls in, I'll put in my ear pods and I'll be able to understand what
We'll
he's
all
saying.
understand each other.
What an amazing piece of
Congratulations, Anthony. I can't imagine what you would have done to get yourself banned from, quite frankly. I think they need all the viewers they can get. So I'm shocked that that happened to you, and I'm sorry. Thoughts and prayers.
technology.
Hey,
The ear
easy.
pods will go in your ear. You'll run into like a Hispanic dude.
Hispanic.
And his voice will go down in your headphone, and then the AI will come on and interpret what he's saying. It's very Star Trek. It's very cool.
That's if it works, Howard. You know, it works in the promo. But
Well, it ain't gonna work
a lot
on
of
me.
These people say that who knows if it will work that seamlessly or well.
Oh, what are you so fucking touched off about? You know, of course, Howard has already ordered the new iPhone 17 Pro for.
Of course, yes.
See, 15 years ago, Fred would play the chickens
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
background
That's
and the
exactly what-
da-da-da-da-da-da.
But by the way, I went on to Apple today to see what was going on with the new iPhones, and you can't even pre-order the iPhones until the 12th.
So this is what.
bullshit.
So just a little preview of what's going to happen later on this year. Mo's going to buy them, and I'm going to do an entire show in Spanish, and we'll see how well those things work.
And
How's
I don't know why you guys are ragging on, quite frankly. Every time I need to go to sleep, I put Phil Snore on, and 5 minutes later, my insomnia is absolutely cured, and I am gone, like out to the world. I have
You
no
were
more
a fan
insomnia.
of theirs, G Canada. I thought you were like a.
You know what? I liked it before. I did like it when Sam was on. I know some people don't like Sam or whatever, but I did like Sam. I do like Sam. I thought she was pretty interesting. But besides her, I didn't really like anybody on the show. I just thought it was too boring. But I do like Sam. I mean, you know, people
she
got
still on
problem
the
with her,
show?
whatever. No, she's off that show a long time ago. Her and Fillmore had a big falling out, so I haven't listened to it since. Like I said, at least I need to go to sleep. Because Fillmore's
are they
just
still
so
even doing a show?
roll. What's that?
Are they still even doing a show?
I don't know. I was just kidding about the insomnia part, right? You know,
Yeah,
I have no
don't
idea
know.
if they're still doing a show. I really don't. But it was just unlistenable once she left. The other people on it were terrible.
Yeah, she was an angry girl, and you know what? Sadly, Fillmore
But
and I were really, really good friends for a very long time. And as everybody who leaves this show and decides that they can do it bigger, better, faster, and cheaper than us, they go out and they explore doing their own thing, and they try to steal people from our show. And you know what? God bless them. If it were
and they all take shots at you. And
Oh
you
my God,
continue
they
to take the
all-
high road, which I think
the
is
funny thing
interesting.
about it, and you know what, I don't really ever talk about this because I don't really give a shit about anybody
Yeah,
who's.
but because you take the high road, you're like, God bless them.
But there's no road.
And you know what? All I have ever done is do right by them. Like I've given them everything. I buy them mics. I show them how to use the equipment. I let them do their own fucking shows. I let them do whatever they want. You can promote anything you want on RadioGunk.com. Like I've never done anything to hurt anybody other than I
me.
want to do this show and you do it the way I don't like you doing it. So therefore I need to do it on my own. And you know what? God bless
Right.
you. I don't fucking care. I don't make a living off of this fucking show.
I'll say.
See, but that's the thing. These people are mad at you for some reason,
Yeah.
and I don't
I
understand
don't get
it.
it, man.
Like
I
Phil
don't get
Store
it.
is
That's a good
angry
point.
with you. Like he's got a giant bug up his ass. You see him putting comments and stuff. Like he's got a giant bug up his ass about you.
But
Like
why?
he's done something to. I don't know. I don't
That's a
understand
great
it.
question.
Right? Like
I've
you don't
never-
obviously you don't. I've talked to you about this before. You don't give a shit about him at all. Like you know somebody brought it up, so we're talking about it because it's kind of funny. You know, but I mean you don't give a shit. You just
I
don't
don't
care.
care because you know what? It doesn't affect me. And I don't, you know, if you want to be angry at me, fine. You know,
Okay.
I don't think Arm is mad at me, but certainly fucking, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Jesus Christ. What's his name?
The stupid Aussie. Yeah, I think
Bond.
he's a douche
Bond.
anyway, though.
He and I would talk 24/7 until we didn't. And I never understood how people could be so mad at me about just doing a stupid show.
I don't know
It's-
either,
it's-
but
it's
he
so
is,
dumb,
and
man.
you know
It's
the
so-
problem is he's chirping in Arm's ear constantly, right? Like I love Arm. I
Well,
think he's a
but
great
they're all
guy.
adults,
He's
bro.
a really nice guy,
Exactly.
but you know he gets
Exactly.
chirped in his
All
ear
adults.
constantly by Bon and Sarah. Like it never ends, right? So you know he's doing his own thing. You know I like Arm.
I think
but
it ultimately comes down to like what your friendship is really like. Mo and I have had some of the worst fucking arguments.
Oh my
Like,
God.
straight out like fucking like you know Rumble in the Jungle
out
shit.
fucking
Where
fights.
anybody else it would have been a fuck you,
Yeah.
and that would have been it. But I know Mo. I know the person she is, and we eventually like okay, that was stupid. Let's move on. And
I just don't get it. I have tried so, and you know what? Again, I don't even. I might be a little drunk on sake right now, but
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I have always fucking helped everybody who needed help. I have given them everything they need to succeed and to be their own person and to do whatever the fuck they want because I don't care enough about subject matter.
sorry. And I have to say this. I mean, you were great, Monique, and a lot of people don't know this, but when Arm was off for a long time, and I mean his
Wait,
issues are well
let's not-
documented.
Let
But no, I
Be
gotta
careful
say
what
this.
you say. Let's
No,
be respectful.
It's very nice, actually. Monique actually came on his show when he first came back.
Yeah.
3 days in a row. Like she took time out of her day to come on the show and to just help him and be there for him and support him. That's very respectful as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
We
You
still
know, so she was there for him. She tried to be there for him, right? You're like, so I don't, you know.
But
it was
this
great
show,
because I was there too. It was both of us in Arm.
Yeah, I remember.
Right.
I remember we were both on for the deepening thing, and and we stayed for hours. We
Yeah,
stayed
like
hours
all day
in
for that trial. Yeah, and that was nice of you. Like you do that sort
And
of
I
thing,
get,
right?
I get that you know this may not be John's format. This may not be something
right.
that John can do, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
But you know
the
what?
the show has always been what it is. It wraps up the Stern show.
It
for
is
me.
what it is.
That's it.
right.
You know,
It is
it's never
what it
been anything else. It'll be the same thing Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. It is what it is, you know. Like, and some people get angry that wasn't what it is for some reason.
And but no, everybody thinks that they can do this show bigger, better, and do it with more. I don't know, pizzazz, fun, whatever. And you know what? God bless.
Funny
Look
thing
at
is,
Benjamin in the
it
chat.
is
Look at that.
literally we're squeezing water out of a rock at this point. No matter if it's we're doing it or someone else is doing
Yeah,
it.
that's another good
You
point.
you gotta be self-aware on that level. Like how many times do we have Dennis, Mo, and guests and I talk about, oh God, this is just the worst show, but it's the best show moving forward.
Yeah.
It's like we're brutally
Right.
honest about it. We don't kid ourselves that this is bigger than what it is.
Yeah.
We have fun at it, and that's all it is.
You know what? If I wasn't such a lazy shit, you're 1,000% right. I can't tell you how many times Tim Sabian wanted me to come to join Westwood One and do the show as a actual show when he was with Westwood One. And I was
Oh,
like,
really?
I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to be committed to doing a show, when you guys want me to do it. There was like X amount of hours that needed to be done and the advertising, and you need to watch what you say and And I never want to do that. And you know what? All of you out there who are doing a podcast that you need the money to do this because this is your livelihood, knock yourselves out. You know what? If this is what it needs to be for you to be fulfilled in life, I am all for you. I will never disparage anybody who's doing another fucking Stern show because I don't care. I
Yeah.
don't care enough about you. I don't care enough about your fucking show. I don't care enough about whatever shit you're going to give me on fucking
Shiza.
Reddit and Discord and all the other shit where I hear that you're talking shit about me. I don't fucking care. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Because tomorrow I will wake up. The sun will still be shining. My fucking dog will love me to death. The people that I love in my life will still adore me, and they don't give a fuck about this show or anything that has to do with Howard.
Mo, since you're clearly on Saki, can I get the back numbers of your credit card real quick?
No. Okay, so let's continue on.
Just needs
The
to-
CC code. Just need the
security card.
CC
Yes,
code.
please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't really carry cards anymore. I'm sorry. I have nothing for you.
God damn it.
Okay.
Anyway, can we move on to the lady boys and the
Grace's
Yes,
life
yes,
matters.
yes,
Okay,
Saber,
but-
yes.
So the first half hour of the show was dedicated to Lady Boys. And so
Ooga.
as I respect all of you, I skipped over that and we're going to move on. So he's going to talk about denying the wig rumors. So let's talk about
Hello, faggot lovers everywhere. I have a message for you from Birdseye.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Here we go.
Dyes his hair. I know his staff hates him, and that's not even his real hair. And he dyes his hair. I know that for a fact. I go, what fact do you have? I don't dye my. What do you think? I'm going to go to a fucking salon and dye my hair? You douchebag.
Yeah.
One thing you got going
You
on-
literally have a salon in your
God
goddamn
bless me.
The salon comes to him.
30,000 square foot home.
Every other thing on me is gross.
He literally
Nasal hair's a
admitted
little
to it during
bit
COVID.
You go to a gym.
You know, I can't hear all of you at the same time.
Bleh.
Listen to the fucking clip.
Okay, I have something to say here.
What?
If we've gone over this at nauseum, whether hair system,
So then why do you need to say it again?
No, this is different. If you look at Sting, if you look at Bono, Elon, if you look at David Lee Roth, they've all have gotten John Cena. They all get the micro hair transplants now, and it looks, for the most part, it looks normal. Why hasn't Howard at this point left the chia and the industrial adhesives and just go get the micrografts? You get if he would have done it like in June when he left, he would have a full hair right now. Why doesn't he just do that?
Be true to your feelings. Times will change. Your oppression will end. But if you're a man, be safe, be brave, and above all, be proud to be a boy lover.
What were you saying?
If you look at all the stuff that's on the internet lately of David Lee Roth, cringy. If you look, he's got a hairline again. Forever he was doing the little Stevens with the big bandana and shit. You know, he clearly had the procedure done. And if you look at Bono, same thing. Look at Elon, same thing. Look at all these dudes they've had, and John Cena was super open about it. Why doesn't Howard just do that?
Sin. That's just not right. Phillies 11, Mets 2. That's just not right.
Question:
I
Why
wish
doesn't
I
Howard
had the money to have hair.
Why doesn't he just do that?
All right, I'm going to continue my clip.
Oh, so you're just going to ignore me. Okay.
You're brave.
But
though.
you're brave.
Oh, F you.
But I got nice dark hair. There's some douchebag. Yeah, I know he's wearing a wig. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm go buy a wig and wear it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would, but I don't have to. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have hair. It would be so gross.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's a confession.
This is why he has a show, man. He needs to say that.
Did I ever finish the clip about him being afraid of technology because he thinks that the AirPods, because he heard somebody in Instagram?
Yeah.
that
If you're going
the
to ignore me,
AirPods
let's
were
move
gonna
over
give him
that.
Cancer, and then he
No, I don't
thought
think
that
he
the
did.
Apple Watch was going to give him skin cancer or something stupid. Okay, we'll move on. Okay, so let's go to this.
Real and you die.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Wait, wait.
ridiculous?
People really hate me. When it was announced that I was thrown out of here by Sirius, first of all, everyone like, oh, poor Howard. Give me a break. Let's say I was thrown out by Sirius. You really think I give a fuck at this point? I got one foot in the grave. Are you out of your mind? So let's say they did. Meanwhile, I heard from 20 other places that want the show. I mean, if I really want to work, I can do it.
20.
Name 3.
Ain't realistic. There's like 3 media companies left in the world, but this guy's got 20.
I love when he breaks into that New York tough guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's like such a fucking tough guy. Name 3 places that would take you.
And not only that, let's just say there was still terrestrial radio. Everything's automated now. There's no more DJs. Why the F would anybody get him?
So
I'm a little bit jealous.
I'm halfway in the grave. So what the fuck is all this about? Like just say I'm done. There's
when he says he's got 1 foot in the grave, G Canada, how many centimeters would that be?
Well, 1 foot
30,
is 3.2.
how far down is it? 240.
I suck.
you.
I don't know metric.
I feel so international.
1 foot is 3.281 meters.
All right. I don't even know what the clip is before James Gunn comes in. Let me see. Robin Love. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me cue this up just a snurch. Oh, did I lose out on my? All right. I'm sorry, guys. I need to cue this up so that we can all be on the same page. Give me a second here. Emily Stern. By the way, I have to tell you all that I am so obsessed with people being scammed by these fucking douchebags in Nigeria. I'm so in love with how stupid human beings are.
And how Robin did.
Oh my gosh, totally get scammed. She's absolutely their perfect person to be scammed by.
I gotta dig that audio up. That was great.
What, when she got scammed and she had to wire money to Arty's girlfriend who was stuck in like Portugal or some shit like this?
Well, I like the one. It's like Brad Pitt or something like just so ridiculous. So you can literally Google it and just
usually it's like a woman who's like 75 years old.
She's hooking up with Brad Pitt.
So unattractive. And it's like, in what fucking world do you think Brad Pitt or Keanu Reeves is wanting you in the middle of fucking
exactly? Hey, G Canada, is Michael J. Fox still the Brad Pitt of Canada?
I think he's all retarded now or something, isn't he?
That's exactly where I was going.
Wake up, white people.
Yes, exactly. What about Al? This is exactly why I queued up this clip, because you know how much I'm loving doing this. Okay.
Zoo.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me get out of here so I can cue this shit up. All right. So here is Robin telling us how much she loves the fact that Howard plays guitar with them.
Oh, what a dipshit. Wow. Look at that thing.
I thought it was wonderful when you said you were playing with your daughter. And you
that's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
I love my kids, and
she was slow.
Yeah, you do. That's why you ignored them the entire childhood.
Because I knew she played guitar, and I wondered about that. So I was very happy to hear that.
And she's a good singer, so I let her do the vocals, so I can concentrate on my playing.
She has a beautiful voice.
She has a beautiful voice. Let's hear this beautiful voice. Let's hear Emily doing a happy birthday dressed in some incredible.
Dig my ears out with a dull spoon.
World turns around and around and we grow.
My trust fund grows. My trust fund grows.
Then on your birthday, there's a special sense in the air.
Dollars and cents.
You, so I join with this world today as everything says. Birthday.
Dude, that girl is fucked up.
I join with the sky. Join with the snow. On the ground, I join with the buttons on our coats. I join.
I can't.
Nice stock footage you got there, bro.
It's just.
She looks like a less talented Larry Mandela.
Nature's testimony at the end of days. Let's listen. Ah, Jesus.
But isn't Beth like a year older than her?
Yeah,
probably. I think we did the math. They're old enough to have been at the high school at the same time.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, here we go. I like
Kol
this one.
Halev synagogue in.
She looks more like Ben.
Look at her with the grays coming out. It's so sad.
That face is worth
She's younger than
$200
me.
million.
She's younger than me.
Last night we
That
just
face is worth $200 million.
celebrating a holiday.
Holiday.
The holiday of Shavuot.
What?
And Shavuot,
Shavuot.
is the holiday of giving and receiving Torah on Mount Sinai.
Good.
Torah is wisdom of all kinds.
All kinds.
Some
Yes,
say
yes,
the
yes.
Ten
It's like the
Commandments
babies are
were
given.
given on Mount Sinai.
On Mount Sinai.
Some say the whole written book,
Dude, look at her eyes, bro.
the Torah, was given on Mount Sinai.
I don't think this is an act, man. I think this is how she is.
No. This,
And
Like
it's not
this
an
isn't
act,
like
it's,
performance.
usually when I see eyes like this, we're playing Peter Tosh.
all teachings forever
That's
throughout.
all I'm gonna say.
Like
Usually when I see eyes like that, I walked into a room where somebody's been doing cocaine for
also
like
your
28
vision.
hours straight.
Everyone's
No, I don't think that she does that. I think there's a
I
definitely.
think she's on like lithium or something. Seriously, she's just way too beatific.
The giving
Did she come to Squabble Lane?
Allegedly.
Like, sit down on the bar stool and start talking like this?
voices you heard muffled around you all
Muffled.
those months while you formed.
Like so when Howard and Beth are by the pool in the Hamptons and she's there, does she sit down and start talking about like the Torah, Mount Sinai? You know?
Yeah, and Beth is talking about fucking kittens that she
Yeah.
saved her eyes because
She's never there, Jeremy. She is never in the Hamptons. She's
They
never
did.
around Howard. She's never around Beth. They don't see her. I bet you they see her
Apparently
2 or
did
3
that
times
one
a year.
week. That 1 week. That's exactly
Yeah,
right.
there you go.
So
Right.
she's the one that doesn't have a kid, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I think we call that a code Subaru.
So she hadn't given,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Lot of
they didn't have a
Birkenstocks,
boy
bro.
yet.
Lot of Birkenstocks.
There's nothing to.
You
Bring
know
it
who
on,
posed. You know
name
she's
on.
never gone for a fucking manicure since Jesus left. the
Yeah, I
Jewish-
think.
Yeah.
And that's the face of $200 million.
Yeah.
Every one of his
Yeah,
kids
yeah,
and
yeah.
beef are all going to get around 200 million when Howard kicks. I think
Yeah.
he's just split it 4 ways, right?
Yes.
You know, sell everything, split it 4 ways, and
She-
they each get.
Listen. She
You're
had to
right.
beat.
And Emily gets high on Jew.
To be fair, she had to beat the other sperm to the egg.
My
That's-
breast, my breast, my vagina.
There.
Yeah, my vagina. How
Where is
great was
that?
that?
Do I have that? What was that
We
called? I
we
need
can
that
find it.
now.
We forget about it, then we eventually find it again.
Oh God, I need it right now.
It's a O&A, right? That they got the clip. One of their buddies went to one of the shows.
Yeah, she was.
Let's see.
She was like some kind of Madonna character.
Yeah,
I never-
supposedly.
I never listened to Kumia before, but I've listened to him a
Oh,
little
Opie
bit
and
lately.
Anthony with
He's funny.
the Emily Stern.
Boy,
thing was
that did.
delicious.
That angered Howard a bit.
You want more gangster than Patrice? Who do you think would be good?
I don't know if it's a black-white thing.
It certainly is.
Oh fuck. Let me see. I was looking at Opie and Anthony.
You want more?
Lots of reaction on the phones right now. Tex in Arkansas. Tex, what's up?
Hey guys, today is the last day of my job. I quit. I stay at home with my daughter for the rest.
And make any tie between her and Howard. And once that was broken, that confidence was broken, she quit.
Yeah, because the kind of
Yeah.
person who would write something that is so trustworthy.
Yeah, doesn't want to capitalize.
No, not at all. He's
But-
not just trying to get some actress in there naked.
Cast member stripped naked yesterday, blasted female lead Emily Stern as a Jewish American princess for abruptly quitting the show, and called her famous father, Howard Stern, a psycho. Israeli-born stage maven Tuvia Tenenbaum, who runs the Jewish Theater of New York, told me he canceled the run when the 22-year-old actress who played Madonna in the show bowed out after 6 weeks at the Triad Theater on West 73rd Street because a couple of Howard Stern fan sites exposed her celebrity parentage. We were looking for a talented actress to replace her, this guy says. But after Stern fan site outed her, Emily was distraught. She said she was freaked out and had to quit, but I told her she was behaving like a Jap. Just what she promised me she would not do, said the 48-year-old Tenenbaum, a
Don't let
former
it tap.
United States, blah, blah, blah. After I cast her in late September, her father called her in for a meeting. Tenenbaum recounted. She came back very shaken. She said, my father basically told me that if I take the role, which requires her to be on stage nude for the last 10 minutes, that his enemies would buy blocks of tickets, throw garbage at my vagina, take nude pictures of me, and put them all over the internet. Oh! Yourself as a human being and as an individual.
We have a winner.
And separate from your father. Your father's a psycho. Your father is selfish. Howard Stern's manager, Don Buchwald, refused to discuss the situation and called me an unprintable name. He added sarcastically, you're a noted journalist, and I look forward to reading one of your epic stories. And it just goes on. That,
disowned. Sounds to me like she's disowned. Like he put the law down and she said, fuck you.
Right.
I'm doing this anyway.
Right.
I'm my own woman.
More quotes from Howard about this. He told her, if you're in that show, a lot of people are going to use it against me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
How big of a nut do you think he had to fucking take care of? Like,
absolutely.
There was a transaction.
It didn't matter
But
what
then
it cost.
she had her mom.
because-
She probably had her mom in her corner there. You know?
Totally. Yes, honey, you do you. You do
No,
you, sweetie.
not a chance. The mom was just as mortified as Howard. Her
Well,
and
she-
Howard got together and she said to Howard, you go pay that asshole whatever he wants to get her out of there. And that's all I want to hear. And it doesn't matter to Howard what it costs,
No, it
right?
doesn't
Because it's just a
Honey
drop in
doesn't
the
watch
bucket.
it at this
And
point.
he says, I bet you any money, Howard and what was her name again? The wife, the first wife?
Allison.
Yeah, Allison got together and said, just pay the guy, get her out of it. I don't want her to do this. There's no way. The mother would have been mortified.
All right, let's move on and let's hear what he wanted to ask James Gunn about before he came in.
Oh, the other thing I know what I got to remember to talk to James Gunn about. Supposedly he was going to put Eric the actor in the movie.
No fucking way.
In Guardians of the Angel. Guardians of the
Angel.
Eric the Angel.
Yes.
Guardians of the Angel.
Guardians of Angels in the outfield.
And then they talked him out of it.
I wonder.
And the rumor I
what
heard
was he
was,
going to cast him as?
I don't know, probably the raccoon, but
no.
He was the size of a raccoon. So.
He would have been right for the part.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think the story goes, I got to ask him, the story goes that he was all set to put Eric the actor. Can you imagine if Eric had gotten a role in that? It could have changed everything. But anyway, the story goes, and I don't know that this is true. The guys at the studio looked at the other two films that Eric was in that we got him jobs on.
Oh,
and both, like one was a TV show, one was a film, and both of them tanked.
There's no fucking way.
Okay, first of all, you're about to have the guy on. Why don't you just ask him?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's with the buildup? If this is any good, you just ask him.
I have the answer to that question momentarily.
It's weird. It's weird that he's pre-gaming an interview that he just asked the dude.
Okay, so did you
It's a waste
know?
time. Waste time.
Did anybody here listen to the show today? And does anybody
me.
know what the name was? This is a great trivia question. What is the name that Howard Stern originally wanted to go on air named as, because he thought that Howard Stern was too Jewish? So he wanted to go on air as a nom de plume. What is that name?
Howard
I
Gunk.
didn't hear that.
Anybody?
How would I know?
I don't know.
I haven't got a clue. See,
You know,
I
Xavier.
have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know any Jewish people. How would I know these things, man?
I'm saying, what name did Howard Stern originally think that
Just kidding.
he
I know a
would
lot of
go
Jewish
on
people.
as? Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you, Benjamin.
Howard Stern would like, right?
Howard Spielberg. I don't know.
I tried to change my name. I couldn't do it.
Oh, I knew this.
It's going to be Miles
Howard
August.
Strong.
Miles August 100.
Miles August. I don't know. That says nothing to me.
It's everything to me.
Miles
I did a radio show as Miles August. It lasted a half hour. Mid-show, I changed my name back to Howard Stern. There's nothing about me that screams Miles August.
Miles August. Can you even fucking?
Why are we just now hearing about this?
I don't know. I don't know.
It sounds like
It's all
bullshit to
lies.
me.
It's lies. It's lies and more
I mean,
lies.
serious?
He just makes up shit like an old person in a retirement home, and he just says, "Oh, I've done
But
this
you
and
know
I've
what?
done this.
He
I could
doesn't
do
think that
this." It's
anybody's
all
going to check
lies.
him. Nobody's going to fact check him because nobody
Yeah,
gives
it's
a
all
shit.
lies. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nobody listening except us, and we hate them.
Let me see if I type in Miles
Willie Fistergash.
August.
Howard Ostrowski.
Yeah. The only thing that comes up is, in fact, Howard. Here he is.
Hey, is Beth's dad still alive?
Yes.
Yes, he
Benjamin
is.
swears that Howard said that a long time ago.
You mean the
so I
convicted
guess,
felon?
Hey, that's not the worst picture of Howard, by the way. Oh, no, never mind. That's not the one I'm thinking of. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
That's a bad picture of Howard.
Look at him with all of his photos in the background. Who is this in the back there?
That's the
And look what a
album he put
fucking
out in the background.
disgusting slob he was. Look at his fucking desk. Seriously.
That's what it was on afternoons.
Look at his desk. Look at how disgusting it was.
Yeah.
And
not
can we
getting things done.
appreciate that Beth was in first grade when this picture was taken?
Now we
no
have
joke.
people for that.
Like, no
He's got
joke.
somebody to
No
clean
joke.
up his desk.
That looks like a wig too.
Yeah, no, that's the.
I mean, it's not, but it does. It looks like a rug, like a.
Xavier, does this not look like Fatty Arbuckle in the corner right here?
It looks like something like that. I would say
Fatty?
more like Lauren Hardy, kind of.
Yeah, probably. But look at it. It's
I
just
don't know.
disgusting mess of a human being. All right, let's continue on. Still has some things
What
to
is
go.
that?
to.
He's
So-
got a drum. I like he's got a drumstick.
That's
Oh,
right.
drumstick.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
He's hip to the jive.
So James Gunn comes in, and James Gunn does not come in. James Gunn does not come in. James Gunn does
Zoom.
not zoom in. No.
All I want to do is zoom.
No.
in the booth.
James was on the phone, a shitty phone call, and he was home. He's like right here in Atlanta. That's where he lives, apparently. So yeah. So here's one of the first questions he asks to James Gunn after he comes in after like a half hour worth of commercials. Here we go.
They own you lock, stock, and barrel. They must have paid you a fortune.
He didn't realize until halfway into the interview that James Gunn is locked into DC. Like he had no idea.
He is DC now.
Yeah. But he had no idea. Howard had no idea.
Of course he doesn't. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
I wish you would announce the deal and how much money you're making. Everyone wants to know.
I'll trade you.
Yeah. Oh, right. No, forget that question. Take it off.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you. I'm not going to tell you how much I make. You tell me. So here he is asking about that Eric the Midget question that we just had posted.
And, as you described, you might have even gotten out of the movie making business. One of your concepts was to put Eric the actor in the movie.
As Rocket?
Well, I don't know. What were you thinking? I mean, Eric the actor. I mean, between you and me, rest in peace. But
This is what makes me love James Gunn, because you know how I feel about Eric. Here we go.
the world's worst actor and a big troublemaker on set. I mean, what were you thinking back then? And what role were you predicting for Eric the actor?
I have no idea what to say to that. Is that an actual real rumor out there that I wanted to put Eric? I used to hate Eric the actor. I used to listen to your show, and I hate. He was like that reality TV show villain who you just hate so much. And I hated him so much. And then, over the years started to feel a little bit, so bad for him. And then.
Yeah, but P.S. He's like, no, that's absolutely not true. There was no rumor. I don't even know where the fuck that rumor comes from. There was no thought of me putting Eric the fucking actor into Guardians of the Angels to play a fucking.
How does that come to be?
I hate it.
Had to come from Richard. I can't even.
It's all well. You know what? The thing that gets me is why didn't they discuss the fact that Howard berated Richard and that he needs to stop doing movies for James Gunn?
Yeah, he
because
never
needs to
mentioned
prioritize his show over his acting career.
Never
And he
brought
just
that up.
belittled-
All he brought up.
Oh, what a shocker!
Was
What a shocker! He didn't bring that little tidbit up.
Yeah.
And Howard claimed to love Superman. Loves it. Go ahead, G-Canada. What were you
I
gonna say?
hated that little midget. I really did. I know what this guy did. I loathed him. I
Me
couldn't
too.
stand him.
Me
He was
too.
radio deaf.
Yeah,
He
he was
immediately shut
very
the radio off.
Yeah, it was very frustrating with him.
Ugh. I really I could not fucking stand him when he died. I was like, ugh, good.
Yeah, because even with like a high pitch error, you could explain the high pitch error why he was wrong.
Yeah,
but
Eric
the midget,
entitled.
he didn't understand
he was
when
exactly
you explained
as
to him
bad
while he's
as
wrong.
The
Yes, he was
only time I
exactly as bad as
enjoyed it
on
is
that
when Arty would rip into him.
Yeah, that was always
Arty
delicious.
used to just like no holds barred, just destroy.
Yeah.
Like I guess
give it back to him.
wasn't Arty like doing a show in the Bay Area once, and he came over and he wanted to like extort him for like so many signed whatever, and Arty just told him to go F himself or something like that. I'm sure I'm butchering the story up, but Arty just destroyed him for 30 minutes on there. It was delicious.
He wanted to sell a picture of Arty and
Yeah.
and him. Well, he didn't ask permission. He just started
Yeah,
selling it.
yeah. Oh, he was selling Arty's shit, right? Without his permission, something like
Yeah,
that.
a picture of him and Arty.
Yeah.
Without.
Have you ever heard of the actor Peter Dinklage?
No.
Hey, I gotta go. Station agent.
Yeah.
Is a oh, the little guy.
I saw him a DVD last.
Oh, Station Agent. I saw
Yeah,
that.
that's a great movie.
Great movie.
Under the Rainbow.
Another one that he's in called Tiptoe.
By the way, they never heard of Peter Dinklage, which is amazing to me.
All right.
Well, this is before Game of Thrones, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, I didn't know him. I mean, he was in that YouTube video. That's all I know.
He's
Hey,
in another
now
movie called "I Wish I Could Reach the Cereal."
No, black people watch black movies and midgets watch midget movies.
Yeah, but they're never good. Under the Rainbow.
Station Agent was really good.
Yeah, that was good. Did you ever see The Wizard of Oz? But it was incidental.
Wizard of Oz was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Think of all the midget movies. Freaks.
Freaks was great.
What about the black movies? They're never good.
Yes, they are.
Black movies are good.
Black midget movies. No, you don't have a vote.
I don't.
No.
Why not?
Because you're what is this? 1914?
Yeah, the vote just got taken away from me again.
Black.
Taking the vote away.
Some black movies are good.
Like what?
Malcolm X and Spike Lee. That was actually good.
What's wrong with The Color Purple?
I saw a midget version of Godfather. The worst midget movie supposedly ever made was Chevy Chase.
Under the Rainbow.
Yeah.
In the movie, Bridget the Midget in the movie.
Yeah, I know Bridget. Do you want to do her?
No.
That was one of Eric's first calls.
Yes.
In the credits listed under.
Yes.
The other side is Walter and SWAT.
I hate Eric. I can't even listen to a clip that I would like to enjoy because I fucking hate him so much.
Oh, I do too. I can't stand him. It drives me nuts.
Stand Eric. Nothing about him.
Well, they like later, like years later, they started crutching on him for so much content.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god! Remember, it was like hours of the show.
Yeah, that was after
Dude,
Arty left, though, right?
I would drive from like San Diego to like Malibu, and like literally what would be one continuous call with him the whole time up there. It's just like it was insane. And then they would bring in Johnny too to like add his fucking 2 cents.
Johnny Prado was the worst.
And it was just
because
like
Johnny just cared about promoting whatever he was
Well, he
promoting.
cared about. That's exactly
But
right.
it was all because instead of spending the $1 million or $1.5 million that Howard was paying Arty, Howard put it in his pocket, and now he needed something else to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'm at the point where I don't think Howard was ever funny. I think it was always Jackie whispering in his ear,
Yes,
passing him
100%.
notes, and then once Jackie was gone, he popped up and Arty carried the funny for the next whatever it was 7, 8, 9 years, and then as soon as Arty was gone, the thing just died.
Yeah,
Like,
and
it's
it
to
was
the point.
proven, man. In that, they actually showed on the air like that survey of who was the funniest on the show and who was the creepiest and who of all the people that knew of Howard Stern, like 40% thought he was a creep, 60% thought he was funny, and Arty was by far the funniest.
But Arty brought it out of other guys too. I mean, all Sal ever had was the racist humor, but you could see Arty loved it, and Arty brought it out. You know what I mean?
Well, if we can even go further, like someone just mentioned Billy West. Think of all the Mark Schott stuff or the Larry Fine stuff. That was early Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Between Billy and Jackie, the show rode that momentum all the way through freaking Arty, and Arty he just had really good like situations that he could just blab about that were always funny.
I love
and anecdotes. But then after that, it was just like, that's it. The show ran out of gas. It's now up a grade, and it never went anywhere after that.
Let's get Mr. Shot on the phone.
Yeah, I love.
Oh God, we're about to be demonetized.
5, Marge
Be
shot
careful.
Diane Sawyer.
I mean, yes.
Now you know that Marge has been suspended from baseball for a year.
Oh God.
This video has been
Remember
removed.
the dub button?
To black people, Jewish people, Japanese people. Well, last night.
What'd she call the Japanese?
Japs.
She called them Japs?
Yeah.
Not nips?
No, not nips.
All right.
Last night.
Everyone uses the word nigger?
I feel. Well, I put a bat in a nigger's hand so he can hit balls, not heads.
Well, look.
I tried to. He's correcting gorillas.
Dude,
Sorry, we had to, so we don't get demonetized.
the best Billy West, man, was when he was Lucy from I Love Lucy.
Oh yeah. No, Ethel. He was Ethel. Wasn't he Ethel?
Why are you calling me?
Oh, that's right.
How did you get this number?
Let me see if I can find
It was Lucy, like,
Jeremy, I'm glad you're on because you're like an encyclopedia. What didn't Billy call as Marge shot during like the LA riots or something like that? There was like something was going on, like a race riot, and he was hunkered down in a hotel, and they had him doing like Marge shot or one of these like characters that he did. And he was so afraid that someone was gonna hear and kill him.
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah, something like that.
Like that.
Eventually, we'll
I
remember
don't know
it.
if
But
it's LA riots, but
it was something like there was something going down.
yeah, and they got Marge shots.
Yeah, they were doing Marge shot.
Jeremy, how did you get the show when you were young? Because you seem to know like a lot of the history in that. How were you listening to it years ago?
Well, it got syndicated into Myrtle Beach back in like late 90s.
Okay, so you were picking it up out of there.
And I'd listen to it then, but then, like as the internet came on, like I started, listening to like
when it was still
old
available.
shows.
I can't find a good Billy West Lucille Ball. I'm looking
Well,
for-
Benjamin thinks it was the LA riots. So yeah, it was the funniest thing because like Billy's like he's totally afraid that he's about to die if someone actually hears him. It was
it was when Lucille Ball was older and like they call her at the
absolutely. It was
like
gold,
retirement home.
Yeah,
she'd be like,
all right, I'm gonna find it for us, and I will play it later.
Billy was. And by the way, Mo, can you tell everybody here who listens to our show from time to time?
Yeah, so I got this text message from one of our friends a little while, not that long ago, but I will tell
No, it was
you.
a few months ago.
Yes, I will tell you what they said. Hang on a second. It was basically by the way, Billy West loves your show and loves when you guys do yes, and he listens to the show and loves it.
Nice, that's cool. Billy West is a serious talent.
Yeah,
very
I mean,
talented.
if you go back and watch, this was like what the earlier beginning of this month of this year. You said that once in a while, I'll say, "Hey, Billy," but no one ever catches it.
Exactly. All right, let's move on. So here is Howard and James Gunn talking about being jealous of Superman because why not?
Because of course,
why not be jealous of a
Man, like
fictional
Superman's
character?
a fucking moron. And
Yeah.
but I do relate to Lex Luthor in the sense that I would be so jealous if there was in reality a Superman. I would be so jealous of him because he gets to fuck everyone. He gets to be he's God. He's God.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants.
That's the center of Lex for me. The center of Lex is that 3 years ago, before Superman came along, he was considered the greatest guy in the world. Even with other metahumans and superheroes in the world, he was still the smartest. He's created a kind of battery
that's
never existed before. He's handsome. He's good looking. All the women love him. He's considered the greatest man in the universe. And then in one fell swoop, this guy comes in wearing a silly costume with dimples and a charming smile and a great chin, and he's forgotten. And he is.
Yeah, so they're both weirdly jealous of Superman, a fictional.
That's really
character.
weird.
Yeah.
It was
That's really weird, bro. I mean, every kid in America at some point wanted to be Superman.
Yes.
Everybody.
I mean, I don't know anything about comic book shit, but does Superman get to fuck every woman?
No,
he
I
could.
don't think so. I mean,
I guess he could.
As long as it's not a red sun, he could.
Superman.
I don't get it. All right, so
If he
then
can
Was it Superman or
leap
Kal-El?
Small buildings
There's a
in a
difference.
single bound.
here's a better one. So they started talking about Supergirl. So let's
Oh, geez.
yeah, let's go there.
No super gorilla. No, there was. Remember the super horse? I think Supergirl had a super horse.
Yeah, Supergirl had a super horse Comet. And
Does anybody know the story about Supergirl and Superhorse?
Actually, I don't.
Okay,
I've
good.
never read a single comic book in my entire life.
But you're going to hear it now. Here we go.
Comet was. I'm never going to tell that fucked up
hanging out
story.
with girls.
That story is Comet was
Exactly.
a super horse who was actually a man turned into a horse.
Yes.
And then Supergirl had the horse and had a romance with the horse. So see bestiality being the big linchpin of the future of the DCU.
But what
Did
a
you say
move!
that?
Create a movie.
To be fair, Howard is in a relationship with a horse. So there's that.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me, James? This way, I would go see this.
That's not going to, I think David, that is where David Zaslav, who has given me complete freedom to do anything I want, is going to put his foot down.
I know David. I'm going to call him. I'm going to put in a good word for the horse to fuck
He said
Supergirl.
he said you guys saw Metallica together.
Yeah, we had a good time. It was good to see him. You know, it's so true when you analyze these stories.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, I got to shut that down. All right, so then he asks James Gunn if he owns any guns. So going back to our conversation from before, but listen to what Howard says in the relation to this. Here we go.
Do you own any guns?
Listen, I mean, I'm not a big gun fanatic or anything.
Right. But you might have a gun or two locked up in the house, right?
But,
Listen to this.
It's a dangerous world.
Were kids ever? Hey, listen, I got an arsenal over here.
He has an arsenal. He has
I'm sure he does.
Yes.
You know him.
And they're big. They're arsenal. They're all big, purple, and floppy.
Not too floppy.
Howard's got a pink gun. I bet it's pink.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Infinity blue, my friends.
It vibrates.
Pistols.
So then, of course, we're getting to the end of the conversation. And then, of course, Robin chimes in because, she knows better than everybody. Here we go.
Are from
Careful dad in their lives and by making all the tapes for me and that stuff. So
well done. Well done. All right, James, continue to have the.
Thank you from me, Howard.
Nobody
Listen to this twat. She's so stupid.
loves Superman more than Howard. Nobody loves Superman more than me.
What?
Nobody loves Superman.
Of course not.
Who's that?
More than Robin.
And while he still lived in the comic books, I thought the movies had killed him. It was just, you didn't even get excited about a
Are you
Superman
kidding me?
anymore. And thank you for resurrecting Superman.
Oh, Robin,
Are you kidding me?
Say
That
that.
means so
That's
much.
good of you. How dare you.
The original Superman, the movie set the
way,
standard
who
for comic book
anybody
movies.
Thought that the Adam West Batman, that whole era was any good. As a kid, tell me if you were like this. When I was a kid, all I wanted was a real Batman.
Yeah, so he's going on with this whole thing about how much he hated the fucking Adam West Batman. Meanwhile, that's all I knew of Batman when I was growing up as a child.
Yes.
But
Right?
this guy's on the phone, so it's probably like, is that you, God? Who is that?
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so then let's see. All right, end of show. Here we go. Last clip of the night, my friends. Here we go.
Robin, just a couple of show reminders. Next Wednesday, The Favors. Phineas and Ash are going to stop by and play a new song for us. Friday on Howard 101, Grammy and Oscar-winning producer Mark Ronson is our guest DJ for an all-new episode of Songs I Want to Hear. And you can tune that in Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on Howard 101 in the SiriusXM app. Also coming soon, something everyone should be excited about. It's vile, it's beautiful, it smells, it's embedded with Jeff the Vomit Guy. Go deep inside Jeff's home. Our correspondents, Chris Wilding and Wolfie, toured the apartment of our resident vomit lover, Jeff the Vomit Guy. Robin, you're gonna experience every emotion a human being can experience during this.
Just thinking
By the
about
way,
it.
he used to live right beside JD.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeff the
'cause
Comic Guy?
Yeah, JD would say that he would see him all the time riding his bike.
Really?
Yeah, so
he's delicious.
Wherever JD lived in, like Brooklyn near Coney Island.
Coney Island, right?
He's-
Really?
yeah. And Arty would always laugh.
It is so spectacular. It really is. Everybody, bye-bye.
It's Stephen A. Smith.
That's it.
Dude, he's the worst interviewer in the world, bro.
Dude, that's the one
He's
guy
so bad.
I can't.
And you know, and it just seems like people just humor him.
Yeah. Yeah. So we
Come
got.
on, greatest interviewer ever. Isn't that what he says?
Dude,
He
Yeah,
sells
yeah.
everybody.
They should send JD. They should send
Like-
JD to interview him.
Honestly, I've seen Monique do way better interviews.
Thank you,
than-
sir.
Oh, that's not. That's,
yeah.
that's kind of a backhanded compliment, man.
No, it's not. I know that I do a better interview because I have
100%.
Dude, Monique's great
myself.
at interviewing him.
All right, so here we go. Here's some James Gunn stuff from the show today.
How many projects you got going on?
Supergirl's a movie. We're editing it right now. Millie Alcock, who plays Supergirl, might be the best bit of casting I think I've ever done
I love this casting. I think
She's
she's gonna be
awesome.
amazing as Supergirl.
in my entire life. I think she's absolutely stunning in the movie.
Clayface. Who's Clayface?
Clayface is a Batman foe, and it is a hardcore R-rated body horror film. But within
Oh, Clayface is another movie that he's
the
doing.
universe is Superman.
No, he is the antagonist in Supergirl, I believe.
Oh.
Lantern's coming up.
That's a TV show.
No. I think that's two
No,
separate
sweetie.
things.
No. Let me save you from yourself. He is the bad guy in the Supergirl movie.
Absolutely stunning in the movie.
Clayface. Who's Clayface?
Clayface is a Batman foe, and it is a hardcore R-rated body horror film. But within the same universe is Superman.
And then you got
Whoa.
Lantern's coming up.
That's a TV show on HBO.
You know, no one's ever done a great job with Green Lantern. I was a Green Lantern
No.
fan.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't think, you know,
No, he's not.
cool superpowers. He could I think he could beat up Superman in a weird way. Don't you think?
Absolutely. I think he's pretty powerful. I think that a good strong match between
Unless you're wearing yellow.
the Lantern, any of the Lanterns.
Okay, that's one thing.
These are conversations that get the ladies.
Yeah. Who's the next?
The Green Lantern beat up Superman.
Out with Man of Tomorrow.
Who's going to be the next villain in the next Superman movie?
We released the fact that we're coming out with Man of Tomorrow. It's going to be out in 2 years in theaters in July 9th, 2027, which is relatively a short time between sequels because we knew immediately where we were going. And it is a story about Lex Luthor and Superman having to work together to a certain degree against a much, much bigger threat. And it's more complicated than that.
Brainiac, right?
As much a Lex movie as it is a Superman movie. I relate to the character of Lex Luthor, sadly.
I do relate to Lex Luthor.
Did we just listen to two 7-year-olds talk about which
Yeah.
superhero can beat which up?
Yes.
Like which superhero's tougher?
Yes.
Like, are you kidding me? Isn't that like a kindergarten
Yeah.
conversation?
I can't imagine anybody else pulling that off.
It was Dave Bautista, is a good friend of mine. Obviously, he plays Drax in Guardians
So apparently Dave Bautista was the first person that he had in mind for Peacemaker.
of the Galaxy. And I wrote the character of Peacemaker for him. And we offered him the role, but he was offered 2 movies and we weren't paying him a lot. And so he had to go where the money was. And I'd always been a fan of John since Trainwreck, especially. I thought he was so funny in that movie.
Yep.
That I met with him. We talked. We became instant friends. And then since then, you know, I've worked with him more than any other actor because I've done 2 seasons of Peacemaker, Suicide Squad, and we're, you know, going to be doing more together. So he is a fantastic guy, a fantastic actor. And really, I think I love the Peacemaker show more than anything else I've ever.
Oh, these interviews suck. They're terrible. Like I can't, man. I tune in when you play
Well, it's
this
like
shit,
Heat
and I'm
Nozzle.
sitting there. I just tune right out. Like
I
I'll
know.
be thinking about
He's
something
known-
else. You know, whatever I gotta do.
Peacemaker is one of the funniest.
Fucking funny.
It's the funniest TV show on TV right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, that interview didn't make me want to watch it.
Yeah.
No,
well,
of course not. Of course not. But it is a good show. And John Cena is amazing in it.
Funniest shit.
Yeah.
And going into it, I thought, okay, having John Cena, it's gonna suck. But dude, he knows how to direct them, dude. This guy knows how to direct fucking like a mother effer. He knows how to fucking take these guys, these muscleheads, and make them funny.
Agreed.
Hey Xavier, are you still are you a Chargers fan still?
Oh hell no! Not the second they left, I was done with them.
Where'd
Did
they
the Mets
go?
lose? I
Vegas?
just need to know that so that I can rub it in Ann's face next week. Just curious.
They're kind of choking right now, aren't they?
I know they really are. They really
Where
are.
did they go? To Vegas, Xavier? The Chargers?
They went to
to
Los
LA.
Angeles.
LA.
Yeah, they beat the
They're
Chiefs
freeloading off of the
in
Rams.
Brazil.
Yeah,
They're literally paying like $1 a year to
I don't
play it.
I don't
in
pay
SoFi.
attention to the NFL. It's the one
I know
sport
you
I
like
don't watch.
soccer. We know this.
LA
Oh,
has
fuck,
two
soccer
teams, like
blows.
New York.
Yes. You
Two
know
teams
what?
share
In the
a stadium.
NFL, they have to sometimes they have to go to penalty kicks and beat the equalizer, bro.
All right. Anybody have anything they want to talk about? Because I'm just about to wrap up
you know
this show.
I want to say that one of the first superhero movies James Gunn actually did was a movie called Brightburn. It came out in 2019.
I don't know that
and
movie.
it's funny. It's a lot what the Superman movie now is. It is, what if Kal-El, when he comes to Earth, what if he was a bad guy, and what if he uses powers for evil? And it was co-written by two of James Gunn's brothers. It's a really good cult classic horror
James
movie.
Gunn's
If you want to watch it.
brothers?
Yeah, his two brothers. Apparently he has more. It was written. Let's see, it's Brian Gunn and Peter Gunn did the screenplay for it. It's Brightburn. Highly recommend it if you want to see a good horror movie. It's super like what if Superman was just a really fucked up human being, you know? And so if you like James Gunn stuff, highly recommend it. He just produced it.
What's
His
it called
brothers wrote it. Huh?
What's it called again?
Brightburn.
Brightburn. Okay. I
Yes.
don't know anything about it.
BRI.
You know, the Commanders and the Packers play tomorrow night. If you're
Jeremy, so I think I have you on again next week, Tuesday.
That's right, Wednesday.
Awesome. So I'm matching you up with Ant, and then I have Goizer Mass next week, also on Monday. I actually invited Ant to come on both Monday and Tuesday, so he's going to come on one night with Goizer Mass and one night with Jeremy. I think you guys will get along really, really well. All right, so yeah, that's it for tonight, and thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for you guys listening live. We always appreciate you. We always appreciate our chat, because you guys are awesome, and we'd be lost without you, truly. Anything
I
else?
want to say thanks to the chat too. I mean, these people make me laugh all the time.
All the time, right? I mean, they're just so funny.
Absolutely, Oh, the chat's the best, man.
It's so funny because I remember one time when I was on Who Are These Podcasts, WATP, and they were like, yeah, the chat, I can't really rely on the chat because that's just lazy radio, that's lazy podcasting to rely on the chat. And I'm like, no, you're so wrong. The chat is like the lifeblood of what we do, because especially for us, when we do a fucking Howard show, it just gets so monotonous and so boring to talk about.
Right. I mean,
all the time, right?
like the show tonight or today.
Horrible,
I mean,
right? I mean, they're fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's
Exactly.
just so we appreciate you guys.
Listen, we have fun. The chat is fucking awesome. If we had to rely on the actual content for entertainment,
We'd be screwed.
We would have been done in a half hour.
We would be so screwed, man.
I got to say, I think thank you for not including any clips from the
For the lady boys.
Yeah.
Oh, the lady boys.
I mean, it was very like.
Oh, thank God.
You know what? I know my people, and I know that you boys don't want to hear that, and so it's okay.
Well,
I do love it sometimes when I really want to make everybody feel uncomfortable, because I know that everybody's going to yell at me and be really fucking upset, but it's not worth it.
Sometimes you linger.
I do.
Thanks, Mary Jean.
You linger.
Yeah.
Today it was exceptionally like.
I know, it was gross. So half hour was worth it to just fast forward and be done. All right, my friends.
I'm thinking, and excuse me if I think out loud out here, is when you are gone and Den's gone, I'm just gonna have as many people be on the screen as possible. Let's just have like a round table.
It's gonna be very, very interesting, because I gotta tell you all
the shit. Because you know what? Just like right now, when we start talking about shit, we can just literally babble about.
Has no interest in learning how to start the StreamYard show.
No
interest whatsoever.
I don't.
And
but,
so,
I mean,
you know what?
Wouldn't it be fun to have like 6 people just shooting the shit about Billy?
No, it would never work, man. I don't think it would work. It's tough with 4 people, right?
Yeah,
you're tripping over each other. You know what I mean?
No.
Four is the max, I would think.
I think we would be fine.
Yeah.
I think everybody. I think most of us have.
I think I
most
agree
have the,
with you, Ken.
Sweetheart, you're on your own.
everybody's got the
I'm looking
cadence.
forward to you being on your own.
Yes.
I chuckle internally knowing that you don't want my help, and you
I
want
don't.
yourself. And so I'm all.
Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have when Jackie and Noah are gone, we are gonna have
Surprised
5,
he
6
didn't kick
people,
me off too.
and we're gonna shoot this shit. And whatever we will go, we'll read the.
All right, so we're gonna say goodnight for tonight. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, G Canada. Thank you, that
Thanks, Mo.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Xavier.
weirdo in San Diego.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on Monday because this is our
Okay.
Friday show. So
All right.
we shall see you then. And Jeremy, I'll see you next week. G Canada,
Yeah.
thank you for
Have a
joining
good
me.
week.
Really appreciated it.
Good night,
And,
everybody.
this was a good crew. Okay, love you all. Talk to you later. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any discussion at radiogunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram or Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so that you know when we're going to have a new show. Thanks.